on your. That might be the old one. Yeah, but I set 2 strings out. One went wrong. Hold on. Let me set this to my. Oh, I can't. I'm on the other phone, aren't I? I was on the other phone when I did that. Ah, someone's there, look. It must be on.
Oh, well, I'm there.
Well, I'm there, see? Got it, hold on. Got it. Right. There's someone here. Can you hear me? Actually, no, I can check myself, can't I? Hold on. Man, these phones, we're not getting on very well today. Not YouTube Studio. Yeah, YouTube Studio should have this on it, shouldn't it? Really?
Well, I've got it there now.
Well, it ain't on mine. God knows where we're live. Hey, where am I? Help me.
Yeah, you tell. Oh, no, there you go.
Loud and clear. Ah, yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you, David. Oh, dear mate.
That was a bit of a nightmare to see that.
I'm on the other phone. It's actually not got a lot of charge. It's plugged into this because, it's just went a bit wrong. This phone's not playing ball, is it? This is not playing ball at all, is it?
No.
This phone's not good, but it's there, so it's on, isn't it? So it should show.
Yeah.
They're on. We'll pull this drawer off in a minute and get that one sorted out.
Yeah.
Get my beer in my face. Hold on, I'll drop too much debt after that.
Yeah.
Don't worry, you've got it. Get in the door.
Yes, definitely seems to be working now. We've got 9 people watching, so it seems to be people are tuning in with it now. It was just like one of those things. It's like, oh my goodness, how are we going to get this to work? But we're there. That's all that matters. Good pull a minute, get myself organised. I think we're going to do this with a random number generator. So we know how many people have entered, and then we're just going to randomly generate a number. So good luck to everybody. Yeah, David Price, it's always a bit like that with us. Neither of us are very good at this type of thing, so it's always a bit hit and miss. You've locked them in, okay.
But there's no one at the door. I thought it was.
Well, they keep barking for no reason, don't they?
Yeah, we got there, kind of. We always get there eventually with everything, kind of thing, isn't it? But sometimes I don't know. Technology. I think I'm getting too old for all this.
Yeah, I think that's the problem.
No, I don't want to hurt myself. Yeah. Now, how come you got a spanner?
I haven't picked the tool.
You're a bit of a tool.
I've been moments, Steve.
Yeah, you're right there. You a bit of a tool. Never. Even free rider, paper. How are you, fella?
Hey, mate.
Oh, don't even ask how hard that was to get on there, wasn't it? That was like, whoa. I didn't pay string yard. That probably didn't help.
As well this evening.
Yeah.
It's a bit muggy, isn't it? We haven't got any sunshine, but it's a bit.
You can have the door open. I've looked them in. So it doesn't matter. That door can open now.
Mm.
But yeah, that was let's say that was an experience, wasn't it? For some reason, it's like this is on the other phone now. That's not even very good. This is the main phone that.
Yeah.
It keeps saying no mic, no this, no that, and it's like, but I didn't actually do anything wrong.
Working.
So I don't know where that bit's come from. Oh dear. And no, I haven't been drinking very much today, have I?
No.
I can truthfully say, really not a lot, isn't it? It's one of them things, isn't it? It's yeah.
Grab the keg and hold it up.
Yeah, if you want.
Whereabouts is it?
In the box.
This box.
Right behind the thing there.
Oh yeah, I'll see.
Oh, guys, any tips on cleaning babe day? Mine's gone a bit yellow in from camp.
this is what we're giving away tonight.
Dave's had it. Do you know what, Dave? Why don't you put it through your dishwasher? I was going to do that, wasn't
Is it?
I? It's great, Dave. He said it's gone a bit yellow for camping. So I said, dishwasher, mate. Funny enough, I was going to do that in bars, wasn't I?
He puts everything and anything in the dishwasher if I let him. I don't let him.
Oh, I do because I put the bloody and a dust brush in there. It came out clean. Just the rest of the stuff.
Dishwasher out afterwards. Not nice.
One of them things, mate. You know how it is, isn't it? But yeah, no, I did it, so that was sort of done, wasn't it? I think. But it was clean. You moaned about all the dust. I sorted it out. It's dog hairs, isn't it? It's everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bloody dog.
Season at the moment, the dogs, it's everywhere.
Dogs are hard work. Well, we've not been in here for a few days. It's like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here, isn't it? But yeah, no. All good, free rider, mate. No,
Yeah, it's all good.
all good. We're going to France on Friday, which will be
It's got to be an experience.
an experience for me driving the old van.
So I'm moderately scared would be an understatement.
A little bit of a beer run. Oh yeah, the partner the same as I said to you, mate. That went down all right, didn't it? Nowhere near as bad as what I thought. You know me, I like to do things. Took a bit of time and then it fell out, but no, we got there with that. And actually, that was all right, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was okay. It was okay. Better than I thought.
Wasn't as bad as what we thought. My beer, instead of I've had my beer that long, it's gone flat, hasn't it? God damn. God hell no. Hopefully I'll win. Just no. Just no. Just no. No. But like I say, it took a bit of time to get on. And we sorted it out. Well, we haven't sorted it out, but we're using the other phone. But it is kind of charging, isn't it? I think I don't know what the percentage was at first. But I say, the phone's in that. Quality looks iffy, mate. Not even in full screen. Oh, Simo, don't. Mate,
There's not a lot we can do about it at this stage.
it's on that flip phone. None of the other phones will work, mate. I did everything you said. Cleared the case, everything, didn't I?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's back to the 90s, Simo. You're in your prime then. Well, Simo was a boy. Maybe I was in my prime in the 90s. And yeah, it was. Simo, if you knew what had happened there, mate, I only told you half of it on messages. Good to see Chris. So there I go, Chris and Simo, my fellow beer reviewers. But yeah, it's not even in full screen. I don't know why it's not. Why would it not be in full screen, Simo? No, I better not mess about, mate. It's not really worth it.
It's a miracle.
Yeah, I know, but layout, no.
Oh,
No, I better not, Simo. It's better just to leave it like that. But to us, it looks the same as normal, doesn't it?
it's not looking that bad on mine.
Yeah. So you got edges, Simo, like the 90s. What's up with you? Thinking in the 90s, you had dangerous album. What more do you want? You know?
Bloody.
See? That's what I mean. So, you know, we got there. And at one stage today, mate, the phones were just going to go. Right.
It's getting out of the room, to be sure.
Right. Good to see you, Mark. Good to see you, fella.
Hi, Mark.
But yeah, to come on here tonight, it was like, we was coming on Sunday, but after Saturday night, got a little bit messy, to say the least. So obviously, we've not been out here for a few days. It looks like a bomb's here out here. You wouldn't actually
Serious tidying up in it.
believe it. And then I weren't doing it today. And then I got reminded that I should have done this draw. And I was like, oh, hell yeah. So then I set up a stream to do the draw, which we was going to do inside. And then the computer inside's really shit. So I couldn't find the bloody webcam that plugs into the computer. Otherwise, you wouldn't see nothing. If you think this screen's bad, what you would have seen in that computer, it's even worse. So then we came out here and I was just like, oh, God. Nice sense to sing song. I can sing song anytime you like, mate. What, did I sing song in France? I got a good song for French.
Oh.
Yeah. But no, it's a tough week for Michelle this week. So obviously we weren't going to be coming out here. I should have pulled the draw on Sunday, but honestly, with everything going on, I forgot about it, didn't I? And then it was just like, oh, today I got reminded by a few people, and I thought, okay, we'll come and do this.
Yeah, no, it's not a problem.
No, not a problem. Just as long as we go in after the draw. That's where the problem begins. But yeah, no. Oh yeah, how you both been keeping? All good, Domax, mate?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. So
No, it's been yeah, we went up to Hackney Church, didn't we, last Friday?
brilliant stuff.
Excellent
Yeah.
video shared. We probably should have done a bit more, but we ended up
It got a
getting
bit lively.
hammered. We met someone from the beer group, and believe you me, it just went on and on and on. And there's other issues that went on. That's just not time to talk about it. But it was fun.
It was absolute class.
It was, yeah, and we sampled some new beers that are coming next week. Paul, you pleased about Madison? Yeah, mate, definitely. James Madison, although he's meant to be an Arsenal fan before, I'd take him all day long. I can't believe actually that certain other teams, are not going in for him. With the Bayern thing for Kane, my foresight of that is if he's going to leave, I'd rather he goes abroad because then I'll just support Bayern Munich because I love Harry Kane. But I can't go supporting Man United, if he goes there, can I?
But at the end of the day, he's been an absolutely wonderful servant to us.
Yeah.
He really has. He's done everything he can for our team, and whatever he goes on to do in the future, I wish him the best of luck because he totally deserves it.
Yeah, as long as he don't play for the South Londoners.
Can't see it.
I could add him going to City United if it came to it, even Liverpool, but not the South Londoners or the West Londoners as well. That's just a little bit. Have you tried to do our triple hot Citra IPA yet? I haven't, mate. Blimey. Sounds interesting, though.
That
So I
does
just
sound
read something before I
interesting.
came on here. That might have been from you. Anywhere nice for the weekend in the UK you can recommend one night or two? 9.5 ABV, top draw, mate. Jesus, yeah, it might be top draw. Yeah, they're the ones that flow, though, aren't they?
Oh, they are, definitely.
The trouble is, it's the after effects, and you get the taste, but some of them are, aren't they? Trouble is with some of them, mate, you don't see the 9.5, and then bang out the thing hit you.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, anywhere nice for the weekend in the UK. Seriously, it depends where you're talking about.
Yeah, it depends on what area that you're from or how far you're prepared to travel.
$2.50 a bottle, can't knock that. Yeah, I do like a Duvel. I must admit, I always like Duvel. Do you know, like, I brought the glass in that because it had D, because I thought of Derek Duval from Only Fools and Horses. You know, when he first met Raquel, and he was like, Duval. Duval was like, I forgot his name. Like York, Bath, etc. I can't recommend a certain place in York because I don't get on with them, but it is meant to be really good. If you know what I mean. It's like, the tap room and everything there. It's supposed to be really good. But hopefully someone else will. Now Elton's retired, I think you should. Seriously, do you know what I was thinking, Dave? Glastonbury 2024 should be me and Rob. Bango, mate. Absolutely kill it. Yep, you know what I mean, Mark. Well, you can just say it, can't you? Me and Rob do a couple of duets and that. I'll do a couple of solos while he's having a break. He can do the same. We'll do a couple more duets and so on. And you're not in. You can stay out the back and watch. With a beer.
No, I'll stay back in the bar back so the same. If you're performing, I want to be there.
Wow. Wow. I can't believe you can actually just say that. Yeah.
No, but I've got 2 ears, they're big enough.
You don't have a heart, do you? What about that? Hang on, there's one of your favourites.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Yeah, no, it's okay. Okay, I'll drink one of the old ones, John.
Opus Day.
And I'll drink the old one. Yeah, Elton's tribute to George. Yeah, that was a hard one, mate. Obviously, for me, with all the thing with it, it was like, because sure, Rob will be well up for that. Of course he would, Chris. Blimey. Do you know, if they watch it now, I'll probably have one of his agents on the phone going, please leave him alone.
Yeah.
I'll be getting a restraining order.
More Robert songs, please.
Yeah, no, Elton's tribute, very touching, wasn't it, that was?
I love Elton, it was nice.
Take it from Michelle's face, you can't sing. What do you mean I can't sing? Don't ask me, I'm a singer by trade, fella. Do not worry. If you cannot sing, mate, I'll help you. I'm an expert. Islander, cheers. Cheers, fella. Good to see you.
Hey, mate.
Well, tribute to Robbie would be well worth watching those. Yeah, I've done a few anyway over the time.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus, I saw a Facebook memory from 7 years ago, and I thought, who the hell is that idiot screaming? And I was like, the other day it was like me, and I was like, oh my god, I don't remember nothing about it. It was all lights flashing.
Rather scary.
That's when we had the smoke thing was working there. There was lights flashing from there, and there's just me. Like I was like, oh my god. Don't worry, I didn't reshare it. Could get arrested now.
Yeah, probably.
But yeah, no, it was all part of the fun at the time, wasn't it?
Indeed.
So yeah, I'm having a Hells from our friends, I said, at Hackney Church Brewing. We've got the new version coming tomorrow. We did have the new version on Friday, which we were drinking on draft, but then we lost loads of beers. Just I don't even want to talk about it. It was one of them nights.
We rather indulge too much on the beer, which happens when it's too good.
Yeah, it weren't my fault. Let's put it that way.
So I've got Opus Day, which is English dry hopped saison with a ABV of 6%. Now I tell you, this drink is quite a big hitter.
Yep, it's a cracker, isn't it?
It is indeed.
And there's my one, the Hells. But yeah, otherwise I'll end up knocking something over on my luck today. But yeah, so perfect draft. We're going to get some news tomorrow, aren't we? I've already been blamed for the Hertog, not the Hertog, the San Miguel that's not coming out. We was hoping to pick one up in France, but they have no rights in France, unfortunately, so I can't get one either.
There we go.
Shit happens, doesn't it?
Here's what it is.
Then again, get 5.4 can in France, and it's probably the same.
If we actually make it somewhere, a very good price, it's going to be a miracle.
How many old man people?
I'm not looking forward to this.
It's actually quicker to drive to France than it is to drive up north, to drive to Scotland, to drive to.
You've got to drive on the wrong side of the road. I'm a little bit concerned about this.
Will it be a new keg release? Yeah, definitely, mate, tomorrow. I can unfortunately tell you, Chris, I don't know what it is, but I know it's one of a few things, but it ain't wrapped up, unfortunately. I'd take that as well. But yeah, there is a new keg release. I thought it was today, to be honest with you, but I don't know for whatever reason. But it's definitely a cider, and it's definitely tomorrow. I think it's definitely tomorrow. Yeah. Well, I was told it was today.
Well, there you go.
Then I was told it wasn't today. So it'll be something anyway. You know, unfortunately.
They like to leave us hanging in suspense, don't they? So,
Yeah, it's part of the ploy, isn't it? Look at Conrad. I mean, Conrad was worse for dropping bloody kegs than Kanye West was albums, wasn't it?
it would always be promised, and then it'd always be a bit later, a bit later.
Yeah, I hope it's not inches, mate. I found that one a bit too sweet. Any more Snyder? Actually, do you know what? Someone else had asked about that on Facebook. That I just answered before we came on here. I honestly don't know, Mark. Hopefully, because it's still available abroad. The problem is, yeah, what we've done so far in the UK, because it was a flop last time. Let's not forget that no one bloody wanted it, right? And we've taken so much of someone else's stock, whether it's Germany, France, Belgium, I don't know the thing of that. Obviously, them 700 kegs that we had is out of theirs, but from what I can work out, they're selling it all year round there. So I don't think it'll be that far away, really.
Yeah, I can see that popping up back up at some point or the other. Even if it's just a little bit here or there, we'll probably get some more somewhere.
I do like that. The point is, with Snyder's, like with your cider, now is the time, isn't it, for Snyder's?
Yeah. Well, guys, we are running out of time, aren't we, for a cider?
Yeah, I know, but you know, it's perfect draft. You'll probably get a bloody cider. You'll probably get a bloody cider come Christmas, you know? What can you say? I'll not be a tight ass this time and buy more than one. Yeah, you see, I brought 3, but I don't want to part with the other 2 in case you don't come back.
Yeah.
So I'm really...
We missed out, didn't we?
Johnny, good to see you, fella. Lake District is fantastic. So look, let's get a number generator ready for this.
Yeah, we're going to do that now. Now a few people are in and everyone seems to know what's going on.
So what was,
We'll
the,
probably
what was
do
the
the
number?
announcement. I've got it here somewhere.
Because I'm just going to do it on this number generator here. You see on this dodgy phone.
454.
454 people. See, Dan, if you watch this, Dan, you've got to do Dan's mystery keg. You see, what I suggested to Perfect Giraffe is they should do this like I did there, and like it'll really, really help the name. And like I said, if you get pissed off, Dan, just give me do Dan's mystery keg, and you don't want to send anything, send him a fucking empty keg of Bud Light. See, because it's still Dan's mystery keg, and you get your £5 back, so it's still a win-win-win, isn't it? How are you both? Just had Ali, good to see you, fella. Late District Mob this time of year. Yeah, that's probably true. Just had a Beers of Europe delivery, 24 West Beers. Can't wait. Oh, don't. I was going to order from Beers of Europe to get loads of, because I got a thing through from Mark.
Yeah.
A different Mark this is, saying that bloody Beers of Europe have got a Franz kind of Keller in. As I go to order, I got hammered, didn't I? And then I wasn't kind of here, and then I was here, and then I wasn't, and then it was like, by the time I ordered, they'd all gone. I think the weather on the lake's going to be rubbish at the weekend, though.
Yeah, actually, do you know what?
Doesn't help.
Rain, I think, on Thursday, haven't you? So.
Hi, Jenna. Good to see you.
Hi, Jenna.
And Johnny says, how was France? Oh, I've not been to France yet. I go to France. We go to France on Friday.
If we survive it, we'll let you know how it
So,
goes.
it's 454, right?
Let me just double check, make sure I'm totally right. Yeah, 454.
So, from Perfect Draft Keg Tips, we have minimum one. Can you see that? Yep, you can, because you can see it, can't you? Can you see that? Yeah?
Yeah.
No, you want to see it on your phone, not on there. Well, I can't be that far behind. Forecast bad storms in France Saturday. I'm only there for 6 hours, mate. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. Right, you can see that? Oh, bloody
Yeah.
can't be that far behind, can it? Look. Can everyone? I can see it, though, through there.
Yeah, now I can see it.
Right, so, already cancelled ferry crossings. Oh, I'm back Friday. Yeah, I know. It says 10 at the top. Yeah. Right, so if I generate, right? Generate the number, and it's number 398.
Okay.
So there's the one for that keg.
That's the winner.
Yeah, 398. Don't know who that is. I've screenshotted it. So number 398. Oh, blimey, I'm in the right mistake. Yeah. 398's one.
So that was one of the late ones that joined in on this. So well done if you're number 398.
Yeah, I'd be someone I like. But no, if you are number 398,
Well done.
if you are number
We'll
398,
get that posted off to you. Via
that's clearly not me. It's not me either, Chris. I don't know. Oh, mate, I can't go through that lot. Because that was a big old thing in there, wasn't it?
It's one of the late people who were commenting and entering, so.
I don't know how I would find it. Oh, God knows. Oh, actually, I know I can find it. I'll just go at the top, don't I? Just at the top. I think. No,
You
it's
might
not.
be typing the number and it might come up with it. I've got no idea on how we might do this.
Yeah.
Let me
But
try
yeah,
this.
it's not me, Chris. I can assure you, mate. But then again, after the last time of that bot kind of doing me in.
398, yeah. I'm hoping it might come up if someone's calling me. No, it didn't.
I don't know. That was a big old competition. But yeah, as I said, that was my suggestion to Perfect Draft, because I said, like, if you do that, it gets some interest, you know, and everything, doesn't it? Which I think is good. And I think, yeah, see, it's like, look, just scroll through that lot. It's like, oh, 1,000 comments was like hard work, that. I'm up to 104. So what was it? 398.
Yeah, 398.
Blimey, yeah, that's definitely one of the later ones. But yeah, whoever you are, and I missed the number 398. I will find you in a minute.
We will find you and contact you.
I will contact you. We'll give him a little bit of time. If you don't hear anything, we'll do another one. Glad I have the blade in the legs. The dome is great. If you put your head on it, it keeps the right. And mate, it's a hat as well, you see.
Yeah.
Which is a bonus, isn't it? I lost my other dome, haven't I? You know, I always had a spare dome, you know, with the top
Yeah, we
cocker on it. And for some reason, it's just vanished.
Oh, this is kind of driving me mad because I was scrolling through and there was some high numbers in there.
I'm here. Hold on. 363, 363, 373, 383, 392, 398. I've got you. Stuart Hatton. There you go.
There we go. There you go, Stuart. You're a winner.
There's so many stays on here. He probably might not be on here tonight.
Well, he might not be on there, but might watch it back.
Hold on. You won, fella. Please contact LT33 at hotmail.com.
Well done, Stuart.
Well done, Stuart. Congratulations. Hope you're a Spurs fan. Welcome to Dan doing the new PD tastings. I used to love them with his enthusiasm. Right.
Yeah, me too. I used to.
Yeah, what it was, we were trying to do, if you look at the blog on Perfect Draft, the last blog I did with the Hogarth thing, Dan was going to come to the channel and do the next one. Problem being is, I'm away on Friday and I don't know how this keg's going, and Dan's away shortly as well, so it's not going to be this one, but definitely we'll do one soon with the channel, which is good because can do some questions and answers, and then hopefully bring some other like beer reviewers on camera to have a chat and everything and go from there with it. Blood, it's just a shame about the amount of kegs. Yeah, that's what put me off, Chris, with it. I mean, I love Edelweiss and bloody the singer. Hi guys, just finished work. Always a bonus to watch you two. Cheers, George. Yeah, it's normally some entertainment, isn't it? Have a good night. Wish I could have a beer, but too early in the week. Mark, I know, mate. That was the same thing with us. We weren't coming here all week, sorry, but it kind of went a bit wrong. Gutted about the San Miguel not releasing over. I am, mate. I tried to look for it in France when we go there on Friday to pick up a few kegs, but because San Miguel's owned by different people in different places, apart from Germany, it doesn't look like you're getting it, mate. There's a place, My Food Line or something, I can't remember the name of it. They might well get it in the future, but I honestly don't know. But apart from knowing someone in Germany, and obviously you couldn't just get one keg sent over, it's going to cost a fortune. It's, for us, lot, it looks like it's a mission impossible, isn't it?
Yeah, looking that way.
Unfortunately, that's how it is, which is not great. Yeah, we didn't want it either. Why the kegs are much cheaper in France, mate? They're not as cheap as what people say. By the time we put the money on, and we got to remember, like, I'm taking my T5, and it's 200 quid just to get it over there and back. And obviously, yeah, I am indeed bringing some Kronenberg Blanc. That's one of the ideas of going, isn't it? There's a few different Kronenbergs we want to try as well, isn't there? That we haven't tried for ages. So yeah, that's the pretty idea of it.
Yeah, we're going to bring a few Kronenberg back. We're going to have a look, see what else we can get. And just see if it's worth a while doing.
Do you know this one? This is the best one yet. There's a German market for San Miguel. Yeah, mate, that baffled my head. I must admit, I don't mind a San Miguel on bloody 5.4. It's a different kettle of fish, but I couldn't work that one out, to be honest with you. Can you get blade kegs of just yield anyway? You never know, Dave. I tell you what, as time goes on, it will be, won't it? You won't be getting your kebab. You'll be getting your delivering your cake. Hey, they'd have to have it cold though, wouldn't they? Because if it weren't cold, it wouldn't make sense, would it? If that makes sense, mate. Wouldn't, would it?
I'd have to be cold.
How do you find your T5? Oh, mate, I've had it years now.
We owned T5s before this, didn't we? We kind of got into them a little bit when we stopped doing the big motorhomes. Because when our kids were really little, we used to have big motorhomes. Like one of them was 28 foot, wasn't it? And we used to have dogs and kids and everything. But then they kind of got a little bit, we don't want to go away with you. So it's more, let's just find something that's really accessible to drive around the roads and stuff. So we got more into T5s.
Yeah, it's just sat there. We haven't done a lot with it. Actually, I've played it more
this our third one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our third T5. No, yeah, 3 T5 and a T4. No, they're two 2.5s and one 2.4. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, it's just sat there a lot. And obviously with COVID and everything, viewed one the other day. It's done 127k miles on 61.251. I can't remember how one's older now, isn't it? I don't
Yeah,
look
it's
it
older.
much,
It doesn't look it. It's
but it's
really, really nice.
it's
Wow.
ours is about blimey about 2008, isn't it? 2009. Can't remember what ours is. What is ours? Fuck me.
No, I don't know.
But the thing is with a T5, mate, you're not going to lose money, are you? Because they're just
No.
bloody. I remember saying we go in strip chicks out in the very big when I was a youngster. We had to in the strip club went for the cheapest drink. I don't know anything about. Yeah, no, they go forever as well. I get that.
You do remember getting caught up in London in the strip clubs because you got.
I did not. I've got to go to the toilet.
I've heard all the stories.
I did not.
It was about between the ages of 16 and 18. He learned his lesson quick. But no, with the T5, I think this could be a really good way for us to probably explore a little bit of Europe if we wanted to, if it works out, if Paul can drive over there. Because that's one thing I'm not prepared to do is driving the wrong side of the road. Oh, no. I hate I hate it just round here, let alone in a foreign country. That don't appeal to me at all. We'll see how he copes with it. I'm not thinking he's going to be that great at it because he tends to get a little bit aggro with other drivers. But he did drive in Portugal before. We hired a car and it wasn't too bad then. It was just roundabouts. He was a bit iffy with, so we'll see how it goes. And I'm going to have to read this off here because I'm blind as a bat. Yeah, they do go forever. You're quite right. Yeah, George, I can see exactly why you'd feel like that because this kind of summer has been a little bit muggy, isn't it? So you want that really, really cool, refreshing drinks.
What's your favourite drink at the moment?
That's just what I was getting to. I am really, really enjoying Pilsner served at like on the perfect draft at about 0 degrees. I'm really enjoying those really cold drinks.
I enjoyed a Hogarth at 0 on Saturday. I had a very bad night Friday. I'm not going to go into too much at the moment. But at some point, some of Friday's issues will come out. But then I started hitting the rum. I drank a whole keg of Hogarth, and I kept it. I love Foster's. My son's on my account. Apologies, I've got to go. Dinner is ready.
Oh, enjoy.
Ready. Have a great evening. Yeah, you too, Johnny. Anyone remember Fresco? I do remember Fresco. Maybe it's French. Ah.
It sounds like a French shop. It rings a bell with me, but I can't remember why.
Ray might be as drunk in there, by the way. As you see, it's not just me. Yeah, Silas. So many times I was going to load up one of the Yorkshire pigs here last week. The problem is they've got like 02, 24, and I've got so many other kegs. I'm like, oh.
It keeps trying to get me to drink my left. No, which for me is just like I want to wait for it to cool down.
I've got to do the bloody. I've got to do quack blonde. Don't you think I feel?
Temperatures are getting up.
You said you wanted another one, not me. Simon said they dropped the ABV of Foster's to 3.7. Yeah, they done it slyly, didn't they?
Now in England, and they are making a fortune out of us with people who buy from the shops without passing on the savings, and that is by dropping the ABV.
Yeah, he's quite onto it, isn't he? Slow on all the things. He's doing a lot of in the mixed ones at the moment, which are quite interesting as well.
I think Foster's is.
I think he's copying me, you know. He's looking up to me, isn't he? And doing the in the mixer. Funny enough, we've done one today, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Another disaster. But no, he's actually funny enough. He just done Wolfsteiner today. He wasn't that keen. So I watched his review the other day.
I'm just really disappointed give us an option. You know, I'd rather pay the 20-30p more than economy by giving me something I think is a certain percentage, and it's not. You've just lowered it even further.
Oh, okay. That one went. So, Max, I didn't get a chance to have a drink. I had pissed and Foster's, which says another moderator handled this. But yeah, no, I know what you mean. That's my son in there taking a pee. Pilsner's a great shout in this hot weather, as long as it's proper Pilsner, not Carlsberg or that macro crap. Yep, that's fair enough. Hasselrode on the PD is a cracking Pilsner. It may be my top dog yet. That's funny enough, I mentioned that today.
Really good.
We were messing around today, and obviously I've not shared it yet. It was only done just before this, doing Peroni and Wallsteiner. And like, I did the review, and again, I say when you do a review, it sometimes I was quite enjoying the Peroni and doing the review. Then afterwards, I was like, oh, it's just a struggle.
Oh, nice one's up.
And I just scored it 7 out of 10, saying, oh, it's not that bad, because when it was really cold.
Yeah.
And then as it started to warm up, I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. There's a reason the Australians do it. Just get me pissed.
But they don't actually serve it over there. Their pea water is something called Colton. You remember Colton?
Mm.
That wasn't great either, was it? That was Christmas, though.
We were in Australia for 3 weeks all that time ago, when unfortunately the god of George left us.
Yeah.
And I didn't see Foster's once. Love Foster's. Used to live in a pub back in the 80s. Used to have a pint for breakfast. Do you know what, Dave? With you, I can believe that. And there's someone there saying, did I win the free keg? Stuart won, didn't he?
No, it's someone called Stuart one. He was number
378.
Yeah, it was something like that, but it is written down. I've got it written down.
I contacted him, so.
It was 398.
Ah, 398. Sorry.
But,
Oh, yeah. I've got it screenshot somewhere.
yeah, we've got it all documented. We know who you are. You've just got to contact us.
Yeah,
We'll
actually.
update you.
Don't need to. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't really.
That done me like a tip of that keg, and I like. That was bigger than a blade keg. It was like saying I had my perfect draft. That was like, no. The beers were so poor in Australia when I was there. Yep. Carton draft, 2 GB, all crap, little creatures, and Coopers were the best. Right. When I went to Australia, we were drinking mainly.
Schooners of Colton was where you could get what you could get everywhere. That was...
but we were drinking bloody Corona most of the time out there.
Yeah, when we could.
And then we were drinking some imported ciders.
Champagne.
Oh yeah, champagne as well. And,
They had loads of offers on that.
and yeah, it was 2 for 1. They didn't take it off for New Year's Eve, and we're like, oh fuck it. Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah. Oh, it's messy. There was only me there for New Year's Eve. There was 5 of us, but
I like champagne, but I can't drink it.
come on, guys, thumbs up. Yeah, I can't thumbs up myself. Come on, otherwise I would. Scared to drink the Bock. No, I'm not really scared, just clever. How many Bocks did I drink?
Yeah.
5 kegs.
Mm.
Well, 6 of them I brought. Oh, no way, Pedro. Do you know what? On this year's Bock, I might give it a miss.
Hope you did it, didn't you?
I just won't forget.
Still got the quack blonde to go.
You know, I've got a quack blonde, but I find a quack blonde at 8% or 7.4. Like I do left blonde.
It's not as rich.
There's something about it. Do you know, where that Bock just done me the last time? It was like, it was that I was force fed it, you see, by a certain gentleman on a video phone one night. What didn't help, and I kept drinking it, trying to drink pints of it down in one.
That's not how you drink.
And I thought, you know, it's like, this is not good. Why was one banned from all groups? I know, mate. What happened? Don't know. When I was first in Australia, I had my first snake bite. Oh, God, yeah. I used to love a snake bite, you know. When you go back in it.
I reckon I must have been about 12. My first snake bite.
God help me. God help me. She didn't come with a return label, you see. I used to like a snake bite. God, back in that day was like, You're talking of Kronenberg and the Strongbow. And if that weren't flowing down, you'd have a large Pinot blackcurrant in it, and then it would really flow down. Funny enough, you know, they've got all different range of Ricard when we go to France.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for me, yeah. Nothing's safe from this one. It's like the devil. The place lit up today because we weren't coming out here, and I was like, shit, people keep contacting me. I didn't do the draw. I said, I'm going to have to come out and do the draw, so I might as well do a beer review while we're here. So they've given loads of old crap out.
It was somewhere near Cornwall where they have all the proper cider.
Cornwall, Devon,
Yeah.
Somerset.
Somerset, that's it, Somerset. And he used to bring back the lovely little keg things of cider.
Oh, Jesus, George.
And at 5 years old, I used to turn the little tap on the keg thing, and that's nice. I was 5 years old.
Just no. Right, hold on, let's go on here. Right. Where are we? It's not missing, right? George, my favourite snake bite was Diamond White and Special Brew.
That's hard combination.
Do you know what? I've never done that. I've done the barley wine, which was actually stronger than Diamond White. Well, I showed you the other day when we saw Luke. I fell in the thing that Luke fell in as well, but, you know, I think Luke's fallen in most places, if I'm honest. Not a drink, a real bite. I was in hospital on penicillin drip for 3 days. Michelle must have started on White Lightning at 11 if she had a snake bite at 12. Do you know what? I wouldn't be surprised. Colin, good to see you, fella. Most dangerous steak bite I ever had was in Dawlish, Devon, homebrew cider in a cask mixed with something I can't remember. You probably
I'm sure it was pretty
You
mad.
probably don't want, fella.
No, I got a taste from it. I used to taste the drips coming out of this keg thing my dad used to bring back from
Yeah, but
Somerset.
Diamond White is special brew. Yeah, I'm the same as you, mate. I know the feeling, George. That last comment. Fucking hell, no. I never would have thought of that one. White Lightning Lieutenant Super. No, it's getting worse. I've got to admit something here, right? I actually like Diamond White. And like, we picked one up about a year and a half ago. We had to buy 4. We picked one up for a review. Didn't we? Just for something different because someone had asked for it. And I was like, oh, fucking hell, that fucking rotten shit. I'm going to have to buy 4 of them. I actually liked it. It was like, wow, there's my past coming out here. And it like, I was actually buzzing when I was doing the other ones. I wasn't going to buy a glass or anything. It's lower, DAVV, again, like you were talking about Fosters.
I've not been inside very much at all.
No, I haven't been that much, but Diamond White.
The strong ones, it's like
K-side up.
reminiscing.
Yeah, I was cool then. That's before I'd been used and abused by all these women. I was like kind of with it then. George Michael fan. I'm heading back to Devon on Friday. Some scrumpy and cream teas on the menu.
Yep, sounds
I
good.
can get that. Blow and back was our rugby drink. Usually ended up horrendous. So
I can only imagine.
the worst one I did, and funny enough, we're only talking about this last week. We went down to see Luke. That's floating around here, but he won't say a lot. He's not been on the field. He's not got his sidekick with him tonight. Or his sidekick might be there, silent, lurking in the background. But it was worse cocktails. And like, I was in Staines and I came from Windsor. They always used to take piss like Windsor boy and everything. And they said, oh, you can drink. And I'm like, of course I can drink. So it was like a bottle of special brew, which was about 9% of the time, and a bottle of barley wine mixed together in a pint. And I had 3 of them, and I thought, you know, this is easy.
Until it hits.
Yeah, and I had the 4th one, went outside and fell in the bloody swamp. It was bad. Horrible.
River.
Yeah. River, swamp, same thing. It's cleaned up now. It was deep. I was fighting for my life. I couldn't even swim. You weren't even there. How would you know? I was just like, I lost my LA Rams cap. Yeah, another one. Same one as George Michael had. I had to keep going to bloody London the next day to get another cap. And then I always come to get to Staines and then get hammered in the daytime and not know where I was. God, things I used to do. But yeah, no. So yeah, we're going to France Friday morning, aren't we?
Yep. Wish me luck, people.
Am I excited? Fucking hell, I'm excited. Me. a lovely wife here.
I'm scared, people. I'm scared.
You will be scared.
I'm just shouting. I'm sorry. No.
Time for an episode of Sopranos and a glass of Duvel. Take care, folks. Yep, good to see you, fella.
Yeah, enjoy.
But yeah, I'll be cool, calm, and collective.
Oh, don't we?
That's why we weren't out. You see, we weren't coming out here all week, so I was going to be. My head was going to be on properly this week, wasn't it?
Mm.
I've got my social media switched off. I've really done anything. I just
Yep.
shared one video today, and then I got reminded that I had to do the draw, and I'm like,
Yep.
oh dear, can help. Shit, it all goes wrong, doesn't it? No, that happens, doesn't it? I only do it for you.
Don't ask me to drive. I'm not driving on the wrong
God
side.
almighty, you can't drive on the right side of the fucking road, let alone the wrong side. God almighty, do you think I'm stupid? Listen, I'm the driver, and when I'm driving, I can't get into any trouble. Because I won't drink.
That's true.
You see? That's all cool. But the good thing is, we've got the battery charged up now in the van. So as we buy the beers, we can chuck them in the fridge and drink them when we get back Friday night. I'm clever.
As long as you don't get seasick, because we're going to be on the ferry.
Yeah, we're on the ferry. I thought it was on the Channel Tunnel. No, I knew got it cheaper. God,
I
yeah.
was thinking we're going on the Channel Tunnel.
I don't know. I got confused. It was like I wanted to do it because obviously it's Michelle's dad's anniversary on Friday, and she gets really upset. So I thought we do something. It occupies her mind a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure my mind's going to be really occupied thinking about it driving on the wrong side of the road.
Drink review request, please. Reviewer St Clement's mixer instructions. Take a large swig of Irish cream, hold it in your mouth, and take a small mouthful of lemon cordial. Irish cream and lemon cordial. Okay, we'll look at that one.
I do like a bit of Irish.
I don't want Irish cream, to be honest. But lemon cordial with Irish cream. He's trying to do me up, isn't he? I don't know whether he's joking or serious.
I'm actually thinking of the ice cream maker. Now I'm thinking a bit bigger than this. I'm thinking I could do some Irish cream.
My head.
Some
That's what you
double
could do.
cream, a bit of full fat milk, and a bit of lemon essence on top of it. Let it freeze up and turn it into some ice cream or a milkshake or something. Now that is sounding like a good possibility. I'd like to try that. Could be quite nice.
It could be, yeah. Okay, it could be. Pretty sure that would curdle, said Jenna.
I don't know. Do you know what? We've tried some really wacky combinations and we're yet to really mess it up, haven't we?
Not yet, but it's coming. It's coming, Jenna. It's like
a little bit
carried away.
yeah.
No, we want to do Frankie Royal ice cream, don't we? But
yeah,
I don't even know how to do it. But that machine's really cool, isn't it?
It does seem to
Humorous.
yeah.
Because everything we put in it, no matter how stupid it is, it tastes all right, but there's all these frozen pots and I've run out of all the things all in there and it's like, oh God.
I like my ones best.
Oh, of course your ones are best. I think my ones are better, but yeah. I'll put a bit of triple stick in mine at the weekend. I bet you like mine better. In my early days drinking, my days in town had around 20 decent pubs, all packed Thursday, Sunday. Now we have around 12 pubs and always empty. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing now, mate. I wouldn't even go out here, so I don't know. I only go to a place in Rochester now and again, which is safer. Hi, David. David Wilson. Good to see you, fella. Oi, says RG. Foxy. Good to see you, mate, as well. Hope you're all blinking canny, a bit melted, and then a drink. You know it, mate. Yeah, no, we just came on, done the draw and that. Just thought, yeah, what, watched it for a little while. Not too late tonight. Well, you ain't telling. There's no need to see it too long. No wonder she was so keen for YouTube Live. Well, come on out here.
I'm going to nice strong.
Oh, blimey. Ah, this is stronger. shit, I didn't put you another one, didn't I? You're partly stronger next time. Don't want to get this one.
What are you looking at?
What is that going to get? You do that tomorrow. Don't worry, I'll find something for you. What will you?
Oh, what are we looking at?
No, that's the great thing.
Okay.
I've got. It's still more headaches than last time. That's all right.
Okay, all cool.
Do not panic. We haven't been here that long because it's a very emotional week for you. What?
It's gonna be emotional when I'm stuck in that bloody van with you and you were driving on the wrong side of the road and I'm gonna be absolutely cracking myself.
With Kanye going, we're escape from one song only. I can't sing that song, can I? I forget.
Mm.
You sing a song?
Okay.
And the worst thing is, we got our son with us. And
He's already decided he's gonna hide in the back of the van. He's got the right idea.
you're not hiding in the back of the van, especially when you get. You say,
Yeah,
Michelle said on the
I'll
way
hide in the
back,
back of the van on the way
I'll,
back.
I'll go in the van, and I'm like thinking,
That suits
no
me.
way. I've made that mistake before. Right, here we go. Where are we? Pubs aren't that busy. Here, bars not as busy as they once were. Oh, Blade or Perfect Draft. Which one do you guys like?
No, we're perfect drafts all the way.
Yeah,
We like the variety.
I like the variety in the way you can change kegs and temperature control. Perfect Draft. Don't get me wrong, Blade's not a bad machine. I've had 3 of them, but I just kind of I don't know. It's just and all the new kegs and it's
Unless we choose to share a keg, we just found play too much for one person. We get bored one way. We like to swap and change a little bit too much, I think.
yeah, it's just you still down to level as well. Man. I think that's good enough for you. But yeah, no, I am perfect draft for him, I must admit. But then, in saying that, you've got to look at your options yourself. It depends what you like.
Yeah.
If I was recommending one, of course I'd recommend perfect draft because I've owned them for 9 years. I've got 5 of the bloody things now, for one reason or another.
If you just like one particular type of beer and you don't go for all different stuff. See, I'm a bit of a mood drinker. I like to drink different things at different times. So, yeah, I can switch from drinking something like Left Knoll to going and drinking an IPA, recession IPA even. So, for me, being able to swap and change things is a big deal for me. But some people just like to stick to their one thing, and the Blade is good for that. If someone likes just like the Heineken or the Punta Gamer or something like that.
Yeah,
Or Anglerweiss, that's a really good one on the Blade as well.
it's a tough one with all of it, isn't it? You can't,
It's really down to personal choice.
Yeah, which is, isn't it? It's like, if you're going to stick on one, like you say, like Heineken for argument's sake, then Blade's a good old machine. Good to see you from California.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely to see you. Thanks.
Good to see you, Daryl fella. But yeah, it's like it's one that there's no winner. I mean, obviously, yeah, we prefer perfect draft, but that don't mean you will. You've got to look at your range of beers, look at what you like, look at the costs, and then go from there. But obviously, if I was recommending one, I recommend perfect draft because if Dan's listening to this, I'm going to recommend the Blade.
It really is down to personal choice.
Yeah.
If you're predominantly lager drinker and you like Heineken, then you're fine with that.
No, I know this Wally that was going on last night. Yeah, saying how much better Blade is than perfect draft, and he don't know anything. You get these people.
Everyone has to have an opinion.
Yeah, mentioning no names, Luke. So that makes it one last. That's for the bones. Don't get my once with it. I've got that one again. Take your head gently from side to side. It tastes. It's amazing.
Yeah, I'll quite happily give it a go because I like Irish Creek.
I will give that a go. It might take me a little while, like a hot noodle, but I forgot to get the beer. No, so.
You did.
You want another one?
I'm up for that at the moment.
Blimey, she's behaving. Yeah, okay. Oh, she's got a temperature here. I'll get a bit worried here.
I'm doing fine at the moment. I got invited to the gym by my daughter today, so
Yeah, I know.
I'm thinking about building up the muscle a bit.
They ain't got a bar in the gym. Last time I went to a gym, actually, no, it wasn't last time. That's a bit of a lie. But one time when I went to a gym was actually Egan Sports Centre. And I remember going in there, I was going, like, I'm going to pump all these weights down, I'm going to do all this. And there's a bar. It had Kronenberg on it. Kronenberg's my favourite drink at the
I'm
time.
too tempted.
Yeah, so I went straight down to a Swiss Kronenberg.
Yeah. And you didn't get no weights done.
No, I didn't even go back up there. I got drunk and chucked out. Oracle.
I do like swimming. Swimming is a really nice activity. I
love swimming. I love swimming. One of my best pastimes. Swimming, snooker, horse riding.
You get out of it. You get scared just going near us.
You must have Baileys in the bar. No, we don't have Baileys in the bar, Dave. She drinks it.
Stuff. I would drink it like it's coffee, mate.
We don't have a lot of spirits in this bar, funny enough. We've got about that much tequila.
I love
The rum's all right because it's only just been purchased and I only just got into that.
I'm not on rum anymore. I used to like it when I was younger.
That's good. I like rum. Hi, Carl. Good to see you, fella.
Hi, mate.
But yeah, no, we don't have a lot of spirits in this bar. There's a lot of kegs. As you can probably see at the back. You can't see at the back, but round, you can see at the back, you see. Take that to the punch bag. That's for Michelle when she wants to punch me. I say just look at the punch bag, it's better.
I'm starting to build muscle up a little bit more. I've still got a little bit of muscle in it.
You'll try and punch me, don't you? It's like it's all I need.
It's really quite easy to build a little bit up.
Well, you can start punching that. Just not me.
No.
You don't want my arm in the fridge?
Not at the moment. I've still got a little bit of this. Yeah, that's lovely.
Pineapple sour here, you see. What temperature do you prepare punk? What temperature do we go on punk in here?
Oh, to be honest, punk IPA isn't one of my favourite IPAs. I don't find it that full of flavour. If I was going to have it, I'd have it quite low, probably about 4 degrees. What I do really love is double pump. Double pump's really nice in the bigger cans. That's a lot more flavour to it for me.
Yeah, I'm not a brewdog man, am I? Now look at that for a pint. How well poured is that?
Yeah, they're doing good.
And that's their sour, pineapple and kiwi sour, which I hate to admit was my favourite sour.
It's absolutely amazing, this level. Oh, yeah.
There's something about that.
There is something really special about that.
I know that on today's video you guys went for a cold and usual pint mix of Hertog gear. My own beers are cold in the summers, I need a cold. Oh, yeah, definitely, mate. I know. Some of them, you've got to get them colder for the summer.
Yeah, I really do. I love my beers to be really cold and refreshing during the summer. I'm a big beer drinker of these really rich dark beers. I absolutely love them. But they are more autumn time, springtime. You know, when you've got more of a chill in the air. I like them at that time. During the summertime, I like a pilsner or a lager, and I like it really, really cold.
And Jenna said, sounds nice. I think it means the summer.
It's absolutely wonderful.
I think. Yeah, they live that all the time.
Yeah.
Honestly, if ever you're in London, you just got to go.
I think for me, during the summertime, when the
Need
temperatures
to
are
go
higher,
down. Have a good evening. Let me know if and when you're going to review this cement mixer. Cheers and out and safe travels. Thanks,
yeah,
Dave. You know I'll do it. Oh, get that done, fellas.
Yeah. I think when I want to make it a little bit more full body with a little bit more flavour, I'm going to go for an IPA at a slightly lower temperature.
Brewdog sold out, unfortunately. Most of the stuff is poor now. Yeah, no, that's why I was quite fortunate with trying to win that competition. I think so. We got quite a lot of stock of obviously what we want exactly in it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it did help us a bit, innit? Michelle, I say dark beers are better for the summer as taste warmer when better, said David. Yep.
Only if you're doing them really late at night. I don't like drinking when the sun's out. When the sun's out, I want a really nice, clean, crisp Pilsner or a lager or a really nice cold IPA if I want something with a bit more flavour. Once the sun goes down, then you can come on to your richer stuff.
Jenna said, yeah, it sounds like my type of sour. Yeah, no, we do like this one, don't we? The worst thing with it is that we met him again on Friday, and he said, once it goes, that's it, innit? So I ordered some more today, tonight. Back, hopefully.
The thing with Jacob is, I have got total faith in him that whatever he's going to produce in the future is going to be absolutely amazing. I've never met someone who brews such amazing drinks. He really does get the taste combination so right. So we love this now, but who's to say we are not going to love what he produces in the future even more so?
Yeah, no,
Because he just wants to keep producing more different flavours and keeping us all intrigued.
Yeah, because it's not like
oh,
it's summer stout. It's not going to be able to get that till next week, either, because they haven't got the labels or something.
Paul was like,
I was like,
you are not going to get
the stout. And I drank it, and I was like, oh. Wow.
Absolutely.
Where are we? Where are we? Sorry, anyone? Hold on. Yeah, thicker beer on the mouth feels better in the winter, spring. Yep. Foxy RG, I believe. I would agree with you. West beers for the summer, actually. West beers any time of year. Yep. I'm on with you, Al.
I still like the temperature dropped a little bit when it's hotter.
Not for me, David. Start some bitter scotches and heavy gear. Remind me of winter beef stew, etc. Yep, that's a fair enough comment as well.
Once the sun comes down and you get a little bit chill, and that can be during the summertime if it's the later time of night. Sometimes those kind of drinks sit really well because they're just warming you up. Because we do get chilly at nights, even though you know the daytimes are warm, it's not so warm at night.
Yeah, thank you, Ross.
Yeah, but you drop it down a bit.
Yeah, you do drop it down. I drank a keg of Hogarth, unfortunately. Wasn't my intention because I kept it cold for 2 days. And then I came out and I said, it kept saying no on the app. And I thought, stupid app. So I lifted the keg out and I'm like to her, fuck, my keg's gone. And I can't blame her because she has her own keg now because we keep arguing over who drinks what.
Yeah.
We have our own kegs through the machines now, unless we're doing a review. Yeah, she's got 5.5 pints left. I've got nothing. And then I went on the rum. Someone was a bit, from the night before. Whereas to someone wasn't for one reason or another, should we say?
Swings and roundabouts, isn't it?
There, RG, my fingers aren't. Yeah, I do love trying new beers, and that's the whole thing about, isn't it? You're never going to agree. It's like when you do a review. There's no right and wrong to it. I mean, I have to banter with Baz, obviously, as a lot of you know. I mean, Baz, I love cursing
It's
each
so
other.
subjective. I think everyone's got their own personal preferences, and it can also come down to your mood at any one time. Because we've all got things. I know that there's a lot of younger people that come on the channel as well, which is lovely. That they actually want to sit and listen to us old fogies.
Yeah, well, how do you mean old fogies? Speak for yourself. I've got a little talk about it.
And everyone has got their certain moods. There's certain times in the year or in their life that things have gone on, and there's certain types of beers you fancy drinking, and it can be really mood reflective. I'm a real mood drinker. I could say my favourites will change from day to day, depending on what I'm feeling, depending on what the weather's doing. So that's why it's really hard for me to go, oh, this is my favourite. I'm really enjoying. All I can say is, right at this moment, I'm really enjoying this. It just changed a lot for me, and I do enjoy so many different types of beer. And I found for me, beer can be a really good way for me to relax and enjoy myself without getting too overwrought. Because sometimes when there's sad points in your lives, people will go to spirits and things because they want that little bit of release, that little bit of just that calming feeling you get from drinking something really strong. Well, I'll go to a more of a richer beer or a stronger beer and have a few without feeling totally ill from drinking a load of spirits.
Yeah, I don't drink spirits.
No, I
Well,
find that
lately actually I've kind of effed up a little bit.
I find that having that choice of beers and being able to go on something a little bit stronger or richer can kind of fulfill that need rather than needing to go and drink spirits.
I've had one drink of any kind of spirit in 15 years. A single malt to see my old animal. That's fair.
Yeah,
enough.
totally.
Yeah, I ain't done it with little and that. I'm not little and I'm doing mainly me. But like with the Contro, when I started getting into it, oh no, I didn't get a bucky, mate. I didn't want to spend 50 quid on there, did I? I couldn't get one in the shop. I just kept saying about the bucky, innit?
I just really enjoy my range of beers where I can drink
I do
anything.
need to look at that bucky when they sell it before it goes, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know what you were saying. I remember what you
I
were
don't, I
saying.
don't want to do loads
It
of
does
other
have
ones.
the
It's all right. Oh, it's panting so bad.
yeah, because it's really stuffy. It's from Houston.
But yeah, no, David, I do know. I've not forgot about that one, have I? That was from House Live, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Last week, and I thought I've got to get that.
yeah, you did mention that to me.
I just like, I just there's something about Bucky, and we've still got a little bit in the Bucky
Yeah.
bottle there, haven't we? Because no one will drink it.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I like Bucky. You don't do it.
I don't like it.
Weizen beers, lagers, pills, Marzen, IFA, stouts, and porters and some bitters. Yep, in the mix.
You really have got such a big, huge range, and you can go from some beers that are like 12%, right down to like, oh, I need to calm down a little bit and go to something that's more sessionable at about 4.5%. I don't like going below that. I find them a little bit watery sometimes.
Yeah, but it was like the summer stout that Hackney Church had just done.
Yeah, Jacob Summer Stout was
I wouldn't.
sorry,
5%, yeah.
and it was really
The raspberry flavour, as it got warmer, it just came out, didn't it? And you just hit with this
I was-
barricade of
I-
raspberries.
What I was impressed with was that you had that rich roasted taste that I would really enjoy at an evening time, but also it was really nicely balanced out with the tart Kool-Aid type of raspberry taste
Yeah.
that followed on.
I do love a Vault City, yeah, Vault City, some of their stuff in it. You've got to go. I always say to people with Vault City, right?
When you go to the supermarket stuff,
If you go to the supermarket stuff,
to the
do not judge that as Vault City because Vault City is
Yeah.
completely different ballgame, isn't it? We've still got a few Vault Cities down the
Yeah.
bottom there that
it's worth spending the money and going that little bit further for
Yeah,
the more
because
expensive
a
stuff.
sour's a sour. Anything. Evening, Matt. Good to see you.
Hey, Matt,
I've been waiting here since Sunday. Matt, Sunday was just a write-off, mate.
sorry for that. It's
As I,
great.
as I explained earlier,
We need to get our ducks in a row and sort of
Yeah.
out a bit.
it was Saturday got very messy. Well, actually, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday got very messy. And Saturday, I drank the whole keg of bloody Hogarth, and it was on the banana rum. And it was like,
Need to calm down a little bit.
enjoy your Lord's beer reviews. Nice mix of different beers. Yeah, that was, to be honest with Lords, we know John. We met him personally.
Really like John's person.
Really nice fella. And he sent them down and said, let's just mess around with them and everything.
Try them. Step outside your comfort zone. Which
There's more so, yeah.
Step outside the comfort zone because bitters and those style of drinks for me are a little bit out of my comfort zone.
You actually really like the
I
beer, didn't you?
loved it. I loved it. The second one that we were trying in that review, I was so taken with, and it was a proper bitter. And I never thought I'd enjoy that as much as what I did.
So was I at a whole keg and a banana ramen. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that rum. Hold on, I'll show you. I'll show you the rum. So I've not been near it since.
That wasn't me. I've been good. I've stayed away from these.
That one I got into as well Saturday. I love this one, the bamboo, and it was like because I drank so much I got them. I didn't eat obviously Friday or Saturday there was
Very much.
I didn't eat anything at all. There was a couple of issues that happened, so I didn't want food was for wimps. And then I started that, and I was running it around my teeth, and it was like, oh, this is just paradise. I would just pick that up and put it back there. I just thought, Chris,
I don't pass it.
man, you might not, but I do. But yeah, I've been, yeah, hitting spirits probably a little bit more than I like to at the moment. I've just got a massive order ready. I've been 23.
I'm finding where I was saying this earlier that I've got this big range of different beers to try, but I'm really getting that kind of diversity in beers that I enjoy.
Yeah, you've got to find your. I mean, I always know. I
If I
know.
want something rich and stronger, I've got that. And sometimes I want something just a bit fresher and more revitalising.
Oh, wait, he's in a full kick. Yeah, I did, mate. Oh, don't. Comedy gold, mate. You don't even know half of it. She'd long gone.
Yeah, I wouldn't say.
I'm in here, mate, and I'm like, it's my bar. I was Eminem 1 minute. I was Kanye the next minute. Robbie, Jackson, George, they all came into play. I haven't seen the neighbours since because I had the speaker on as well, so it's quite big. Fella over there, I probably don't want to.
Yeah, but we don't have 200 people running around the place terrorising everyone.
No, nor does he.
Compared to the parties that happen over that side, we're very, very.
Yeah, no, it's only a one-off now and again. As I say, it was kind of you went in early, didn't you?
Yeah.
And it was like I was just here, just being mad. You do them things sometimes, don't you? And obviously this week we weren't drinking a thing, were we? I was trying to get through to Friday, but got to Tuesday, didn't we? Had Sunday and Monday off, so my liver's had a couple of days, isn't it? Hold on, where we go? Hold on, sorry, Ali, I missed you there. Why is it only UK these big breweries take the piss out of beer drinkers? No other country put up with the beers under 4%? Yep, 100% agree with you, Ali, mate.
It's all to do with
Tax.
the tax. And there's a new law coming out in August, and they're all preparing for it. And they're already making money through bringing the percentage of alcohol down.
Oh, well.
And they'll make even more come August.
Finished a couple of mixed bottles. Hacker, Frankie, Staggy, but beer shopping tomorrow. Ha-ha.
Just
Few
be
good ones
really,
there.
really careful when you're visiting the shops. If you read the back of the bottles, make sure your favourite beers haven't gone down 2, 3, 4%.
Yeah, the Foster's one was very slow, which obviously,
really slow.
I think Simon, Real Craft Out, pointed out to everyone.
I think it went from 4% to 3.7 on it.
Yeah. Oh, I
And
think
it's something
Simon.
that I picked up on in the news.
Yeah,
but
you heard it in
also-
the news, but
yeah.
yeah, I think Simon said it. Obviously,
Yeah.
the whole of YouTube.
Yeah, because it's something that should be highlighted. There's no way that these breweries and these companies should be making money out of
Sally
it.
said a few breweries know how to make a low ABV. Can find some great ones. Yeah, it's the trouble is we take the guts out of it sometimes. It gets really hard. And Thomas is in, another beer reviewer,
Lovely
absolute
person.
legend in his own right, that guy. Good to see you, Thomas.
Thank you for doing this.
But yeah, sometimes I don't know what it is.
I don't like it when it's done slyly.
The Foster's is shit anyway. But to take another 0.3 out, like they did with Beck's. Beck's was always 4.9, and then they make it 4%.
Yeah.
Have you, I don't know how many of you have tried that. I don't know how many's in it. Well, it's a few of us in it, but whoever's tried that 4% bottle, you know what? It's horrible.
Absolutely.
It's like, ah.
It is
And for
really
me,
weird. I'd rather pay the extra 40p or whatever it is.
yeah, I
to
know,
drink
but
this.
if you're AB InBev, why would you have someone thinking, well, hold on, that's their Beck's? If you didn't know any different, you're not going to try Beck's on a keg because you're going to think, fuck that, that's horrible. And it is horrible. That bottle's bloody horrible. That's wrong.
It is wrong to not give full disclosure about what you're doing.
But they all do it, you know. It's like,
They will do it.
it's like, seems
So
like,
be aware as a consumer to look at, because
Like,
they do it with
oh.
packets of crisps, they do
Yeah.
it with
we get
pieces
Crystal
of
bit lighter.
cheese and everything else. You have it in packaging now, and it used to be 400 grams, and now it's 350. How many times that happened?
Yeah.
Happens so much.
Or what about the cruise campaign? And a lot of people like that drink. I haven't personally tried it. I don't need to because I know at 4.4, after used to the 5.6 one in
Yeah,
Spain,
it's going to be awful.
it's never going to be that good. It
Really
might
awful.
be good in the summer in the daytime.
If it's really, really cold. Yeah.
I don't know, but it's never going to be that good, is it?
I just think it's a little bit of trickery. I just,
Yeah, that's just what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Before we came on, Matt.
that's
Yep.
totally what we're talking about. It's so unfair for them to make so much savings on the tax without passing that on to their consumers, or at least giving their consumers the right to be able to buy their original product a little bit. I would rather pay the extra money.
I like this conversation.
Oh, Jesus, I don't know what's been in his mouth.
Look. You can't see him here, but he's here.
He's been eating grass or something.
No.
Oh,
Breath. It's like, come and play in the garden. That's your cats. That's your cats. That's your cats. Door. Oh, God. Yeah, it is absolutely great. I'd rather pay proper money for a buzz like Vault City than 5 pints of. Yep. I agree, mate.
It's just give us a little bit of clarity and just be honest about what you're doing. And if you're saving a certain amount,
Get the pooch on. No, I've chucked him out already, mate. He's too much, mate. His breath, like,
it's evil.
oh, he's just.
There's certain habits you can't get certain dogs out of. We've tried.
Yeah, let's not go there. Trouble is, you go abroad and the same beer tastes completely different in a better way.
Does. Yeah.
That was the thing about San Miguel, and I wouldn't have normally been that much into San Miguel, but as soon as I heard what might be happening, I'm searching around for our San Miguel glasses, and I'm thinking like, 5.4%. Oh, I am still, but I'm still on draft here, 4.1%. I'm still on the sub, 5%. Different ball game. It's lovely that is on the sub.
It's totally different.
I know it's not cheap, and I agree with that, but I'd rather have half the amount of beer.
Let us be informed. You can have this at this certain price, or you can have this at this price, and then you choose what you want to drink.
Well, what I don't get, right, correct me if I'm wrong here, but we're already paying the highest tax around Europe. How can they take our ABV down even more and still charge the same when we're getting ripped off?
Because they think as a consumer, when realising it's happening, they've already made millions out of us by taking it down without informing us as a consumer what they're doing, which I just feel is wrong.
No, it is wrong.
It is wrong.
£6 a pint or 6 pints for £6 from takeout. Exactly, George. And that is it, mate, isn't it? It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. It's like, I know, like, I've been to many countries where they think British are idiots and that, and I get that. That's fair enough. But when it comes to alcohol, we have much more of a clue than what everyone gives us credit for around the world, isn't it?
And we end up getting so bloody drunk while we're abroad because we're so used to the pea water here that we go abroad and get actually proper beer, it blows up bloody heads off. We're so used to the pea water here.
We can have perfect draft on blade machines and everything. You'd be sniggered, wouldn't you?
And they grab the transport to be like, oh,
well, look at the Stella now. I mean, when we did the Stella only recently, the 5.2 Stella, I've got the Bud, where it's just called Bud rather than Budweiser, that Baz had done recently. And Baz has said it's absolutely out of this world.
Yeah, it's fun of it.
I've got to check that tomorrow because that's that good. You get a case of it.
So,
Simple answer, because we're not in France, I won't riot. All we do is grumble and we bend over and take it.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Do you know what, mate? You're not far wrong there, Matt, to be honest. Position, hold on, I missed that one. Hold on, RG, and then he missed you there. Ain't clued up with beer, as most pub boosters. Yeah, no, they don't. Need to remember a lot of the European lagers are made here, not imported. Yeah, I get what you're saying there, David, as well. But the problem is, we get them made shitty rather than. That's just like, why would you do that? Imagine German breweries did that to their beer, would be a full scale. Yeah, it would never happen in Germany. You imagine things like Eyinger taking it from 5.9 to 5%. The old Germans were in World War III. Bit civil war in Germany because they wouldn't put up with it. We just get mugged off, and it's like, I get that when people say, "Oh yeah," when you don't want to buy something.
But we have been cast off as lager louds and people that just drink anything for a very long time.
Yeah.
And that really rolls me because I'm not the sort of person who goes to Benidorm and just goes and gets bloody drunk on flimming Fosters, whatever rubbish is
You would.
given to them. No, I don't.
You would.
No, I don't. We went to Santorini and they tried to give me a blimmin' margarita with.
I know it is.
It's like, I nearly puked. I was like, seriously, that has not.
I drank it for one for the team, but I like Tony.
That's not got tequila in it. It's got that blimmin'
Ouzo.
ouzo shit.
I drank it and then we got our money back.
Yeah, but it's just like, stop trying to take the piss out of the English. We have come a lot further than just being lager louds. We have become people of
Connoisseurs.
We have a perfect draft now. We understand our beer.
No, that's me for. I'm on your side.
Some idiot called me calling Queen in one of the beer groups. It's like they've probably tried more beers in the last year than you've ever drunk in your life.
That was Cassie.
It was absolutely ridiculous.
I was called Carling King. I mean, touch fucking Carling. Jesus, that's because I slated tenants. Some people got very upset.
Like tenants, so there we go. I'll stick by what I said.
Yeah, I said Bud Light was better than tenants.
It was.
It was, yeah. Even on a head-to-head, it was better.
It was.
I admit the review was a bit fucked up on that. I brought into it that day, but at that time, in the sun, that Bud Light went down well.
Actually, Bud Light wasn't bad at all.
Tories out. Michelle PM. Did you believe no UK brewers haven't tried to make it on the market? Yep. Oh, do you know what, David? That is a good point there.
Don't really answer me.
About the Oktoberfest. What David's saying, like, why haven't someone in the UK done a good Oktoberfest?
This is.
Well, I think it's because the tax would be so much money on it.
We have taxed so heavily on alcohol. We also treat like mugs. They tried to sell us Fosters as an Australian beer that the Australians wouldn't touch. You know, if they
Never in a
couldn't
million
get clean
years.
water, they wouldn't touch Fosters. So why are we mugged off so badly?
I don't know. It's not my fault.
I do believe that we should really be.
But the hooligans drank on 2 pints, yeah.
Yeah, this is the.
That was 2 Fosters as well with them spammers, wasn't it?
This is the problem that we are seen as this lager loud country and not as beer
I'm not missing
connoisseurs.
one. That's all the German breweries did that to beer. Yeah, I've not missed it. If I missed anyone, I do apologise. No,
The appreciation of beer really matters to me. It's something I'm really passionate about.
Yeah, me too. I agree with you. I'm on your side. You keep getting aggressive and looking at me. It's like,
I'm not getting aggressive. I just feel a little bit upset that we're not taken seriously, especially as a female English person. I'm not taken seriously about how much I love beer and how much I appreciate it.
a great human called Jackie Brune in a pub in my hometown when the prices went up. Said to Gaffer, I'm 73 and beer's gone up 36 times. Oh, I think your service is crap. I can well believe it. Hold on, Ali. So that one. Sorry, fella.
They get a little bit funny if you say anything that's a little bit.
He just said, would be great if we actually had a big British brewery that served up decent beer that would get rid of the shit served up by AB InBev, etc. That's a fair comment, mate. I'm not, you know,
The mainstream stuff for me is just not good enough. It's not good enough. And the fact that I know people that actually enjoy drinking
good old Jackie.
beer,
Yeah, no, I'm
and
quite.
if they actually got the chance to drink decent beer, they wouldn't be drinking the crap. They would be drinking the better stuff because they would know what it tastes like.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't know what's better till you try it.
yeah, no, if I hadn't found perfect draft,
You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't have known anything in life. And I
You'd
mean,
still be drinking the crap that they sell in some of the pubs.
I hated it, though. Do you know, I used to just drink to get drunk. And I think back,
used to stick bloody blackcurrant and lime in it. It's not better taste of it.
I mean, I don't have anything against AB InBev, but I know what they do and things. It's a confusing one for me because my favourite beers are from InBev.
Mm.
So that's a tricky one for me, but I do know what they do to what they've done to certain breweries and that people don't agree, which I get that as well. But for me, when they've got Frankie Royal coming every year, I'm always going to stand by him.
But this shouldn't be a niche market. This should be available to everybody. Decent beer should be
Even if it costs
available
£3,
to
it
everyone.
wouldn't be. Yep, I know what you're saying there, David. Exactly, it would though. But the problem is as well.
The pubs that we go to, and you won't even walk in. You say to me, "I'm not even going in there. I'm not going in there because it's that. No, I will not pay for that."
Michelle, you're totally correct. Women love on magic at reviewing beers. Keep going.
Thank you. I just know that there was so many women out there that really enjoy beer and they're not taken seriously. And I've got it in beer groups. I've been told, how could you enjoy beer? How do you know what beer tastes like? And I have tried beer
She's
from
drunk it off,
so
yeah.
many hundreds of breweries. I've been to beer festivals. I drink so much bloody beer. I love it. I absolutely worship beer when it's good. I have a passion for it.
Unfortunately, people don't know what a good beer is. Most people don't know what a good beer is.
Because they
I've got
don't
my
get
mates
the
there
opportunity
straight on the
to
Carling, Michelle spot on. Yeah, no, it's but if you don't know any different,
yeah,
and I
this is
do
what
get
I'm
that.
trying to say.
Yeah, I do get that as well. I was clueless for many years. Don't get me wrong. And like, I'm no, as I always say, you know, if you talk about something in a review, I'm no expert, but if it comes to Weizen beer,
The more you
yeah,
get to try,
maybe I have, yeah, half a clue, isn't it?
the more that your palate expands. It's just like anything. If you only get to eat bread and butter, you're never going to know what
No, I've
steak
never.
and chips taste like. It's that whole thing that everyone should be able to try great beer.
No,
I
no,
really
it's
want
like,
to make that more accessible to everybody.
it's getting worse here than better, isn't it? Now, I mean, Brexit
Because
probably didn't help, did it?
Shops is just rubbish.
Not all the stuff in the shops. You can get bottled Franzcon in the shops for £2. Westerner, Franzcon, Polana, £2.5. Yeah, no, but not just wheat beer, but there is some good other beers.
They're just taking it down in volume. I'm just making them rubbish.
Exactly, mate. They're charging so much for micro shit. Yeah.
It's really unfair.
I agree with what you're saying now, Alice. It's
This is
like,
why I push people like Captain Church because they produce absolutely fantastic beer.
yeah, no,
It's
that was
nice.
meeting them was so lucky, wasn't it?
It was a massive thing for me because they are producing fantastic beer that it blows my mind, and I've tried hundreds of beers.
Well, they ain't let us down yet once.
No,
I keep waiting
not
for a
at
salty
all.
beer.
And you go to the perfect draft, oh, come in there with good beers all the time.
There was, what was it the other day? And I said to you, there's like 30 odd videos.
But why should you have to purchase
that we haven't shared.
machine and buy kegs to have good beer? You should be able to go in your local shop and buy good beer. You'll be
can.
served up.
You can everywhere else in the world, bar in England.
Yeah, exactly.
But let's be honest, not around here because we get more stitched up than anyone.
Yeah.
But if you go to the right places in England, you can get it, but you're paying premium money. And you'll always pay premium money, which is unfair. Coming out is probably 9 out of 10, now it's probably around 3 out of 10. Selling decent beers, so obscure, yeah, that's it. It's a fantastic channel, two different taste buds review. Yeah, no, yeah, we're very different. There's a lot of reviews lately. You both try different things. Who cares if you enjoy it? You should try. Yep, David, I agree with that, and that's what it's all about.
I'm totally for the beer drinkers. I want to try.
I'll take one for the team.
Beers, as much beer as what I can, and when I find something good, I want to pass.
Are you going to GB yet? We are, mate.
Yeah,
we're there definitely on the Friday, and I think we're invited on the Saturday as well.
Yeah,
we might be. Hopefully helping out one of the bars on Saturday. Yeah, so yeah, we're definitely on the Friday.
For me, it's
no, not Friday. It's that one's a Tuesday, isn't it? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, but yeah, we're definitely there.
What we're doing and where we're going.
That's the one in the big place.
Olympia.
Yeah, the Olympia.
Yeah.
We're definitely there on the trade session, aren't we?
Yeah. For me, this is just so important. I want to find the best beer for the most competitive price. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah, no, it's, it's
I
getting
like my
better.
Stella. I like my San Miguel. I like my Estrella. But I don't like the watered down crap that I get given in England.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's the way of life. And I
It
agree
shouldn't
with you.
be. It shouldn't be.
It's right.
Everyone has a right to- There we go. There we go. When I've been out somewhere, especially when I've been to a beer festival or I've been to with people like Jacob at Happy Church, I kind of get on my soapbox a little bit because I just remember how it felt to be a young person wanting to enjoy beer and never getting the chance to really get to taste anything brilliant. It was always just the rubbish that was thrown at you. So as we've come into this, and it was awful because I was just like, beer is beer. It all tastes like shit, and that's what I thought. But it doesn't have to be like that. Beer isn't all just shit tasting. It can be absolutely amazing. The variety of taste that you get from your heavies to your IPAs to your bitters, your stouts. You have such a massive variety of beer there. There is there is so much to experience, and it's such a journey. And I've been lucky enough to travel abroad and taste really, really great beer in places like Germany. For me, that is just like wow. But that kind of blows your mind. And then when you're back home in England, you're trying to find the craft brewers that are getting close to it, that are getting near to it, that are producing things that are really, really worth paying that little bit extra for.
Just like over the telly.
Okay. And I've just really got on my soapbox.
Yeah,
I'm so passionate about it.
just like over the telly again. The kids are just like, oh, they're like, I thought you was out there all night. Get pissed on a few quid. Can't stand it. In this, what can I get you? Pint of Carling? That's 650. Jesus Christ, no. Evening, Andy. Good to see you, fella. What's the problem with your mics? These last lines for different sound. Mate, I'm on a different phone here tonight. I don't know if Michelle told you. Yeah, the only phone I could get connected tonight. I was going on a computer in there to do the draw. I can't find the bloody the whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Michelle and I'll get some more young women at beer festivals. Hope my young nieces will join me when they're age 18. Hold on, she'll be back in a minute, fella. I'll tell her that, David. But yeah, no, we had no choice. It was either this phone or no phone. So it was like, yeah, we'll do that draw. But no, kids are nicked the telly in there. So our idea was to do a draw, have two quick drinks. But no, it's gone out the window now, isn't it? It happens, doesn't it? At least I'm drinking quality, so I'm not too worried. Mm. I do love that sour. Pint, pint of 70, 80 bob. Marvellous, Colin. I said, RG. And David said, Michelle, I'm a young fella, like Paul. I've noticed more young women at beer festivals. Hope my young nieces will join me.
I'm loving that as well. It was really great. The last one that we were at, we met some craft brewers from Norfolk, and their staff were really young, and it was lovely to see people that were coming from different walks of life getting involved with brewing beer. It was absolutely brilliant.
Oh no, lovely people, aren't they?
Absolutely
From
brilliant.
Norwich, aren't they?
Yeah.
I know up in
Norwich and
Norwich. I'll
Norfolk.
let you know where they are, and they've got a really nice little microbrewery.
Yeah. And I was so impressed. I was so impressed with what they were doing there, their passion for it. It was brilliant.
Yeah, it's lovely to see young people get involved, isn't it?
Totally.
It's good. Andy said Stella Unfiltered, question mark. What a pint.
Yeah. I don't like it on the bottle. Don't like it in a can. On the draft, it was good.
It was different.
Really,
We've
really
got
good.
one left, haven't we?
Yeah. I prefer unfiltered beers. I think they bring that little bit extra. They've got that little bit of extra flavour.
Yeah, some. Crap.
Some people really prefer their beers to be filtered, and I can understand that because you get that crispness and you get that clearer taste. But for me, I love that cloudiness, the extra bit of flavour.
I don't know. We can't. If we all like the same one, we
Yeah, no,
problem, wouldn't we?
it's totally subjective.
Scottish and Newcastle, Youngers, etc. Colin Ben, Northumberland lad visiting Edinburgh as an 8-year-old. Proper buzz. I don't know anything about that. I've ever been to Glasgow. That's a life.
Aberdeen for me. Got family in Aberdeen.
God help them. Yeah.
It's absolutely lovely, that, isn't it?
Yeah. I can't push them enough, can I?
I just find the fact that they can produce a whole range of beers so well. It, some people are really good at doing wheat beers, some people are really good at doing pilsners, and they kind of have their core market and their one thing they're good at. But when you've got a wide range of beers and someone is producing them at the highest level, for me,
Wait till the RTA comes out next week. Club
you
Peter.
like no, and you can't get it on cake. Well, this can is gonna blow your mind. Totally.
We've got to try again, haven't we? Because obviously.
Oh yeah.
Well, hold on. Sorry, I missed someone here. Colin, good to see Colin. My dad used to be a shift electrician for Scottish and Newcastle and Foundation Bridge. Used to get beer takers extras run every year from his work.
Oh, that's lovely.
I love beer. Got the Strawberries Cobra. Yep, 100%, isn't it? I've still got the glass. If you look up there, I think you can see it on the camera there. Look. It just sits there now. What a cracking beer that was as well. It was. The best thing about Cobra now is the glass. And it's so many of them are just not the same now, are they? Great Beers Paul, AUS was named by because of the breweries in the city. Funny. I don't know them. I'm getting lost there.
I don't know, I can't see it, man.
Edinburgh. Edinburgh was named. Yeah. In other words, I think what you mean is people could smell the beer brewing.
Oh,
I think. You'd love to.
Like living around Slough. The Mars factory smelled chocolate.
I like smell beer, it's chocolate.
Yeah, so would I. Not a chocolate person myself.
Well, I don't mind it, I buy chocolate myself, but it doesn't help sometimes. But no, it's just one of them things, isn't it? You kind of what's it?
Yeah, it's good one coming up now.
Got this little rat. Okay. Yeah, you happy?
We have got proper dogs as well.
Yeah, this is Michelle's dog. This one.
Yeah, it looks like my dog.
Mine and the big two outside. This one's got.
I think going through the whole of my early 20s and lager beer just being kind of slops for me. Do you remember when Cadbury's, was it Cadbury's, the creamy one that came out?
Oh, that was nice, wasn't it? 5%.
Lovely.
But they took that out.
And it kind of blew your head off when it first came out because it was nice and strong.
I couldn't even, hold on, I'm missing him again. Hold on. Back to Matt. Good to see you again, Matt. I couldn't even cook up a decent brewing pinter before instructions. I've got nothing but respect. Yeah, I had some issues with pinters.
This is
I've got about 7 pinters here.
This is where my massive appreciation comes in for master brewers that are producing craft beer that is at an exceptional level. Right. For me, it's like an alchemy. It's chemistry and science and everything brewed into the most amazing pint ever. We tried to brew our own beer. It was rubbish.
The first one
It
was
was
good.
absolutely
The first one was
rubbish.
good. It just went wrong after that. There's so many brewers in the collective area. Edinburgh was thinking of malts and the hops. Oh, I should have been there. Been a great hour or so chat with you two. Unfortunately, been summoned by the better half. So I need to go. Chat soon. Finished.
Thank you for joining
You have a
us.
great guys in the chat. Yep. Thank you, George. Good to see you, fella.
Thank you so much for joining us, George.
Till the next time, mate. Till the next time. We'll always be back on. You don't know when, but we'll always be back on. Edinburgh was named Old Breaky from the smoke, smog, and smell, and all the cool fries and industry in its centre. Clean hipster. It's a clean hipster area these days. Glad I moved away. Cheers, boss, said David.
Yeah.
Heard different Colin, but good to know. Colin, do love Edinburgh and the Seagulls. I love the Seagulls. Right.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The more I see, the more I learn. I don't think that it's something I'll ever be very good at because I'm too impatient. I want to drink it. I
Yeah.
want to drink it.
Don't we
I'm
know?
not patient enough to wait for it to mature so it gets that perfect point.
Our last home brew, Michelle drank 3/4 of it before it got ready. Let's not go there about that one tonight. Oh, what do you want?
I was way too impatient. I was testing it all the time. It was it wasn't very good, but it got you drunk.
Edinburgh's brilliant. I have to do Edinburgh at some point, won't we? But that's where with the perfect draft things. Remember, most of the people are in
Yeah.
Scotland.
There is a lot of people from up there.
Yeah, you check on our Facebook group. You look at the stats and that. There's so many in Scotland. What do you want?
If
What
we,
is it
if
keep
we
staring
can
at me
make
like
this
that?
work a little bit, where if you manage to drive in France, you can manage to drive up the country in Scotland.
It's quite to get to France and Scotland.
Yeah, I know, but we might fancy visiting a few more places if you get a little bit more used to driving the distance. He's talking to the dog now.
Well, no, he keeps staring at me. Look.
He's very strange.
Bug like a little twat.
Oh, that's me. He's kind of cute. He's our only small dog. We've never had small dogs before.
Edinburgh's brilliant, isn't it? He's tired, mate. That's how you want to sleep then.
I'd love to go to Shetland Marks. I've got family in Shetland.
What do you reckon this piner is then? Oh, gee, you've got to look at Bazza's reviews for that. Bazza is the pint-free man, isn't he?
Yeah, he's very good at it. We just.
Well, he's not very good at it. He's all the beer, no idea, but he does try.
I'm just too impatient. I don't have that patience. I was talking to Jacob when we were having church, and the fact that he's got so much patience to wait for that brew to be absolutely perfect and to just tinker with it the way he does, I think that's amazing. It's not something that I will ever have the knowledge to do or the patience.
I couldn't do it.
No.
Full respect for Jacob. I absolutely love Jacob to death. He was absolutely brilliant last Friday. It's his fault I got hammered.
When the beer's that good, you can't help but get hammered.
As I say, we went there last Friday. We met a couple of gentlemen on Facebook. Well, one gentleman on Facebook and his mate, who was actually diamond as well, wasn't he? Honey.
Brilliant, yeah.
And then I went messy. I went messy. It's all their fault.
It's absolutely fantastic.
It's 30 degrees.
Good company and it's really warm weather. Yeah, it's gonna get messy.
It did just that. What is it with him? He's sat there. You can't see him obviously on the camera, but he's just sat there stalking me. He's proper weird, isn't he?
I think he looks tired.
His eyes are like, what's he? His eyes are like, I think you don't want too many, fella.
Okay, so we're gonna get another cider of perfect draft.
Yep,
We know
cider's
that.
coming.
There's the cider coming.
I think cider's going to be introduced tomorrow. Oh, I don't know.
Anything else you want to predict?
Well, we know it's 2 IPAs and another lager. I think we all know that. There's 2 IPAs. One is exclusive to Perfect Giraffe. There's another lager, a continental lager, as Dan said.
That's really good.
Don't know. I don't know. He won't say too much to me. I don't know why. I think yes. Weird, isn't it? I told you. Yeah, yeah. I think Dan has this thing that I get drunk and tell everything.
You don't.
No.
People guess too much, don't they?
Your Dan's clues are not quite as good as Conrad's clues, because Conrad's clues left you on a wild goose chase, didn't they? I don't think Conrad knew what he was doing himself with his clues. Sorry, Conrad, if you watch that. Is it going to be Hawks and cider? Not as far as I know.
Unfortunately not.
I'd take that all day.
Which is a little bit disappointing because I really do like Hawksland cider. As you do, don't you? You like it. Excuse me.
Weird fact, Pintner in London next to a real brewery, pretty decent. Oh, wow, I never knew that. Yeah, I knew they were in London, but I didn't know they were like that.
There are lots of little breweries all over the place. We need to go and search out some really small ones. There's a brewery right by Margate, Trinidad. It was closed when we did it.
I probably saw us turning up before.
Yeah, no. You know,
Have to go, peeps. Good to catch you live, guys. I usually miss your lives. I'll try and catch you on your next one. Have a great rest of the night. Ali, thanks for your contact, mate. Thanks for joining in, fella. Till the next time, mate. Till next time. Yeah, we won't be here too long, will we?
No.
Start standing welcome. Start singing. And through it. Oh. Okay. What do you mean we don't need that? Wow. Wow, I'm looking after you this week. And how could you just say that? That hurts. That's like a knife, isn't it? But no, good to see you, Ali. Till the next time, fella. Seriously. I don't know what we're doing next time.
We haven't got one planned.
I'm trying to do one.
Next time something cuts our fancy, we'll probably do one because we need to talk about it. Maybe we'll see something in France that we need to talk about.
Yeah, I don't know. When's the next cruise? No, mate, no more cruises. I think I outstayed my welcome last time.
They get way too messy.
I can't get caged again, mate. It's like, oh, there, no. Jesus, they never forget me, mate, on them cruises. Funny enough, they said that last time. They said, no matter all the people we meet, we'll never forget you. And I thought, oh, I love it. Holiday? No, we don't have any holidays booked, do we? We've got Gibraltar, I think, in October. We've got France for the day on Friday. But
I wanted to get my health back up to a reasonable level because everyone knows what happens at the beginning of the year. So it's been a little bit difficult for me. And I've been working really hard to do that.
in the gym every day.
Actually, I have done loads of exercises, and as you can see, I'm talking up a little bit. Doing a little bit of weights and stuff. So
You've got to do a cruise, Colin. Yeah, 100%. You only having a couple. I struggle past that on a school night. Yeah, I'll do, mate, as well. So this one is the one. But no, you've got to do a cruise. You've got if you haven't done one of them, you've got to do one. Isn't it? That'll just
they are total experience.
Just, oh, just get so fucking messy. It was like it was so bad last time. There's so many stories no one knows from that boat. It was like, oh God. You don't even know. Women chasing me down the road wanting to kill me. It's like, what the fucking hell did I do? It's nothing to do with me. I'm trying to stop everyone fighting. The next thing I know, they're all going to kill me. And I'm like, what the fuck, wasn't it? Fucking lesbians.
Excuse me.
Well, they were. Hey, he's not going to murder me. I didn't do anything wrong.
They get a little bit wild, should we say?
Nah, gee, yeah. The trouble is, with cruise boats, and that's one thing you've got to be aware of, Colin. Everyone is normally really well behaved.
Package,
they get that,
means
yeah.
they are going to drink from the minute they get up in the morning to probably the minute they drop at night. So everyone just acts like an animal, to be fair.
No cruise for this geezer. You know it, Archie, you know. You don't need to get proper boozy seasick on a cruise. You know what? You drink that much, you don't even notice you're at sea. You don't even know, mate. And it's like, it got to a stage on the last one where I'm like, if you can't beat them, join them. They're like, your wife, where's your wife? I said, I'm not knowing. They're like, you want beer, sir? And I'm like, it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Cocktails or anything. I don't get people deliver like 3 rounds of tequila at my table. I'm just like, no, I need drink beer. It's tequila. You have to drink tequila, Michelle. And I'm like, oh, fuck, have tequila. It's free.
Yeah, they're not 3 for her, 3 for me. And I'm like, I'm not drinking that. She's like, oh, I'll do a lot. She does a lot. She goes off to bed. And I'm like, right, now, man on a mission. I'll terrorise so many people last
Or
time.
you try and do the things where you're chucking the bean bags in.
Who got to the final?
Yeah, actually, you did get to the final.
Oh, karaoke. Were they or not? Ever I went on the boat. Were they or not going? That's the guy from the karaoke last night. How are you?
Oh, that's what I was looking after the kids, yeah. They were like, he's gone crazy. Come and watch him.
They love me on there. I did Robbie on stage. And yeah, I think I jumped around more than Robbie did.
And there was a big guy that come on after
Ajax didn't make the Champions League. The drawn against Newcastle would be a smashing video. Definitely, mate. I know that one. Yeah, I'm playing on a cruise next year. Yeah, there's loads of deals, Andy. Thing what we noticed with the cruises, who's the ones we want with? MSC, definitely, because the beer doesn't.
It depends
No. Well, no matter what, mate, the beer on MSC, we've done 3 different companies over the 3 years before we did YouTube, and you get away with so much more on them. The other ones, mate, they're going to cage you, mate, if you get too drunk all the time, aren't it? I'm like, what am I businessman? And I'm like, you have to calm down, sir. It's like, you've had 4 drinks.
We had a Beatles tribute band, and they were absolutely amazing. But I commented them so much, they missed their first night, didn't they?
Working class lad who grew up in a coal mining village, cruises are full. Wish you were here, not for the likes of us. You don't miss that much, mate.
Seriously, I'm that whole person saying they're for everybody now.
They are, mate, yeah. They're not exactly expensive. That's what you think. And the people are not like, when we first did our first one, they all had all these mad suits, didn't they? And I mean, like, trainers and t-shirt, and I thought, I didn't even bring a fucking suit. It's like, oh, shit. Isn't it?
I commented band.
Well, yeah, she got the band really drunk. Don't even go there.
I got them drunk, so drunk that they couldn't play.
Yeah, and the band. It was crazy. Fingers like lucky bands. You know it soon, for fuck's sake. I fancy Italy. Yeah, I love Italy myself, you know.
I love it.
Italy's, yeah.
The beer's a bit weird in Italy.
No, it's not.
Some of it's really nice. They do them champagne beers. They're quite nice.
Oh, some of them champagne beers in
And
Rome.
sometimes you just get stuck with promo.
Shorts, Jason, t-shirt. Exactly, mate. And a George Michael fan. The night she chucked me out of the apartment. I was going around the boat going, I love you, George. I love you, George. And they just kept giving me, like, they kept coming out of the bar and giving me more beer. And I thought, I'm in enough of a state. Then it was like,
Yeah, right.
yeah, mate, he's doing the floor.
We're still friends with a lot of people though, that we've been on cruises with.
Well, they still tolerate us.
Yeah, they still.
But not had to sleep in the chair. That wasn't very nice. You know what I mean? I kept going back to the room thinking she'd be asleep. I got through the door and she's, I'll fucking kill you. And I'm like, okay, someone wasn't here. So they were very posh, mate, some of them, weren't it? Yeah.
We're not very posh.
No, we weren't very posh on that thing. We were in the wrong place on that boat. Because we were meant to go to dinner the second time we went on the boat. Well, the second time we were on the sea, we were with all the Lars. And it was all good at first until we got hammered for 3 or 4 days. And the stupid thing he did, I didn't like the beer. So I weren't drinking. And he said, what beer you like, sir? And I'm like, oh, I like a wheat beer, a Franz kind of Paulana. And he brought all them bottles up, didn't he? Yeah. So then I couldn't eat the food because there was all this fish shit that I hate. So I just canned all these Franz kinders and then got a bit mad, didn't I?
That's a good one.
That was different. It was like, yeah.
Never went overboard. It could have been worse.
I almost went overboard a few times, but I like pizza, so they linked to Italy. Well, pizza was good on the cruise, wasn't it? Because if you couldn't eat anything, you could always get a pizza.
You could always get a decent pizza.
They did care, didn't they?
Some of the food is quite shit, you know, like burgers and fries and that rubbish. But the pizzas were very good.
Some of it was. I didn't eat all food was for wimps for about 2 or 3 days. I thought, oh shit, what have I done? What have I done right? I've not missed anyone, have I? I fancy it. No way, I've not missed anyone. That's cool, you see. I hate it when I go on someone's life. I don't miss me, so I hate it if I'm missing.
Yeah, totally.
Marina fish pizza, Paul. No, not fish pizza. They did have them, didn't they? Fish pizzas.
Yeah.
Prawns on a pizza, like.
I like prawns. I'll even eat oysters.
Oh, I love an oyster.
I'm in France, so I'm a little bit partial to escargot.
Oh, please. Enough. Seriously, you're not going to eat snails on Friday.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus. I'll get some out of the garden if you like. You can have them much cheaper. Well, of course it is. I'll get them out of the garden. I'll fry them up, put a bit of garlic in it. Bingo. There you go. Escargot, bitch.
Did you just call me bitch? Did you really just call me bitch? I can't believe you just did that.
Oh, I like this now. Not another one. Please, don't. I have
The
bad
first time
things.
I ever had escargot, it was my birthday, and our friends took us out, and you had to leave the restaurant because you felt unwell, didn't you? Because we was eating the local delicacies, and he was just like, I can't cope with this.
Well, that's when I haven't got drunk. I can't not do snails. I did not. No way.
The taxi driver said to you, have you had too much to drink? He said, no, I just watched them eating that, whatever they were eating.
I kept saying, I feel sick. I feel sick. To be frank, garlic fixes every dish.
Of course
That's
it does.
you.
That is me.
Colin, that is Michelle.
A bit of garlic. You put garlic on
Funny
it.
enough,
I
Chris the Butcher, I was watching his garlic video today, and Chris, right, no matter what Chris does
oh, Chris is
on
brilliant.
YouTube, he's just fucking mad, isn't he?
I love, if I make
Garlic mashed potatoes, garlic
I am sticking about
potatoes,
loads of garlic in it.
and
love
garlic chicken.
Yeah.
That's what I watched today. Right.
Garlic makes everything taste amazing.
I think garlic and a little bit of chili as well. Give it that extra spice.
Too much chili in it.
And a couple of jalapenos, a couple of peppers, and bango, you're laughing. How cool was that curry I made today?
Yeah, that was nice. I had potato on it. I liked it.
Nice spicy potatoes. Mrs. Dad snails at a place in Calais. Minging. I had a plate of chips. That'll be us, mate, on Friday, mate. You're not eating snails.
No, I do that
Oh.
because it looks kind of green. It's got chocolate.
I hate snails. I hate them bloody things. I'm going to dig out some in the garden. Actually, there's some climb that wall over there. I trimmed the hedge back earlier. I'll go and fry them up here in a minute.
What did Sean used to call them when it was about hymns? The hymns. Get rid of the hymns.
I'm taking RG. I'm going Matt here, mate. I'm having a plate of chips, salt and vinegar, bit of the old dodgy ketchup. Probably got snail juice in it, but you know.
I was such a fussy child. I never ate anything that was out of the ordinary. I wouldn't even have buttermilk toast. So, I got to a certain age and I decided I was going to try everything and anything going. The worst thing I've ever ate was dog food. It was absolutely disgusting. Everyone says it tastes better.
Liver and onions. Now I can do liver and onions.
Yeah, I can eat liver and onions.
With a bit of bacon as well.
Yeah.
I can do liver and onions.
Bit of red wine in that.
Yeah, bit of red wine in the old mix when you're doing the liver and onions gravy. Yeah, I can do that. I just can't do snails. Oh, God, I hate them oxy little things. Couldn't eat them. Jesus Christ, mate.
You didn't eat the oysters either, did you?
No oysters. When I went in Hong Kong on that 7-class thing.
It was a 7-star restaurant, and we had Oh, it's panoramic views.
You're the man, Matt, not the missus. She's got no taste apart from her taste in men, obviously, like this one.
It was absolutely amazing. It was the nicest restaurant we could.
Oh, it's when you,
possibly
it's
go
when
in.
you
The
piss.
Felix
Yeah,
in
the
Hong Kong.
Felix in Hong Kong.
And it was their star buffet, and you had, what was it? You had pigeon and
Beef pudding. Oh
you wouldn't eat any of it, would you?
no, I
Red
kick,
caviar, and he knew it was fish eggs, so he wouldn't touch it.
no way. I drank the Dom Perignon though,
He did drink Don Perignon.
and I made sure I got most of the bottle.
It was absolutely amazing.
Oh, it wasn't. It was horrible. It was horrible. Are you enjoying that, Paul? Yeah, John. Yeah, I loved it. I was,
It was actually very nice.
what's your favourite cruise? The only cruise I'd do again would be MSC. It's like, because when you got France kind on draft, you're winning. And it weren't just France kind on draft.
You
was it?
looked at them, and all of the cruises just have crap beer for an
Yeah.
MSC.
Well, if you look at if you go back to the Basil, the beer no idea, and he has no idea, as we know. But we do like Basil, don't we?
We love Bazza and Daniel, they're amazing.
Basil and his boss.
Yeah, of course.
But Basil did the other one that we did before, didn't he? And the beer weren't the same as what we were doing. Can't remember what it was, but you've got to do MSC if you do a cruise, Andy. That's seriously, isn't it?
The beer there is absolutely fantastic. They've got France China, they've got how many others?
Oh, loads. We've got 6 different weekends.
What are you doing? There's nothing. It thinks there's some other guy, isn't it? It's a neighbour.
I've got to listen.
That's good enough.
You have to stick it behind them. What are you doing?
But the thing that I find disappointing about cruises is the ports. They're always geared up for just tourists.
Let's give them hold on, snails and fish eggs. Let think it's post on who's laughing at. Yeah. Ian, good to see you, fella.
Hi, Ian.
Just having one or two tonight, mate. You know me. Like one does, just one or two now and again, isn't it?
Of course.
But yeah, no, Andy, definitely MSC, mate, all the way in.
Yeah.
I think if you go on, you'd have to message me tomorrow. Sorry, not been in having a drink with the mother. Her birthday tomorrow.
Oh, happy birthday.
Oh, Simo's left me again. Isn't it? I'm always there for him, isn't I? That hurts, that does.
What, it's Simo's mum's birthday?
Yeah. Evening all. Oh shit, I sound like a copper. Yeah, don't sound like a copper. Start giving me the shit, Sid. Seriously. Evening all. You're nicked. You're nicked. And you're definitely nicked. Having a couple of mate, yeah. Doing all right. Lucky I've got this one. Oh yeah.
He's talking to me about a little flight that we did.
Oh, I love that guy. He's brilliant, isn't he?
Rich.
Oh, Rich, brilliant.
Anyone goes to Munich, go on a hike with Rich. He's absolutely amazing. He'll take you to the best breweries, and you get to do a load of walking and walk it off as well.
Yeah, he almost killed me.
No, it's brilliant. It was wonderful.
I think he was 10 years older than me.
No.
So-
None of them are too exhausting where you can't actually manage them. You just work up a thirst for the beer when you get there.
That's the idea. Yeah.
Totally.
And a few chances drinking top champagne over the years at work. Only tried 5 years ago, marvellous skill, which I tried earlier, daft lad. Thought it wouldn't suit me. Oh, mate, champagne's, oh.
It for me, it's a little bit you can get a little bit too engrossed in it.
She's
it
cleared
really
off now,
allows
so I'm
you.
going to polish off this PD keg, said Simo.
What are you drinking, Simone?
Anything, anyone not following, do follow this guy. He knows his stuff.
Great lad.
When it comes to beer, Simo knows what he's talking about. Then said, "Hi, Paul." Actually said, "Hi, Grace." So we're back there with it. Oh, mate, I need to get a beer. Where's it in there? Look, it,
That's what's for you.
he took the thing off him, and he's.
Isn't it the bone that big dogs, isn't it?
It does that. Oh, I want to get you in a hole right there.
Oh, go on then. I'm not going to twist my arm on that one.
Oh, I can if you want.
No, no need.
Right, hold.
Yeah, sounds good.
No, no, no. I don't appreciate that. What about Polly?
Yeah, I love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, guys, I'm going to go on this one, which is a really great drink for me. I'm loving this. I love the fact that with this drink, they're supporting the LGBT community.
Me too.
I
I'm doing
think
the
that
same.
everyone has the
Do
right
drink
to.
champagne for posh hangovers that are deadly.
Everyone,
Yep,
no
me
matter
too.
who they
I'm just gonna standard hells.
are, I think we all deserve to be appreciated in the community, and I I have a lot of love for everybody. Um, so
What a
I
fool.
really appreciate the fact that they are supporting the LGBTQ community with this drink, and it's an absolute stunner. So well done, Hackney Church Viewing, for doing that.
Polly AM Brew. Is that Polly AM Brew?
Yep, it is.
That is RG.
Yeah,
David saying hi, Simo. Matt is saying hi, Simo. I think Simo's gone again. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just having their standard hells. Till tomorrow. Hi, Simo. All hail stands. Okay. What's that dog? Look, he's holding that one. He won't give. No, never mind. Right, right, other one. Oh, oh.
it should be a massively inclusive community for everybody. And I totally mean that for everybody. I totally believe that that is the way to go with everything. That no matter who you are, no matter what your sexuality, your religion, whatever else. I know Muslim people don't drink, so probably beer doesn't come into it for them. But everyone else, you want to be involved in beer, then you should do. You shouldn't feel like it's a non-inclusive thing, that you just have to be a white English person to be involved in beer. You don't have to be that. You don't have to be a white English man to be involved in beer. You can be a 20-year-old girl who is Indian. You could be anyone to be involved with beer. You could be anyone you want to be. And that is totally what I believe in.
He's trying to hell is.
Mm.
Yeah.
You really do. It's
so.
absolutely fantastic.
I must admit, yeah, we've got some more, the new one coming tomorrow, haven't we? We'll get that review tomorrow. Hi, Simo. Hi, Simo. This could be like, it's normally Baz's channel.
Yeah. The big thing for me is getting women involved with beer. I really want women involved with beer because I think that there is a massive, massive market for women to be involved more in beer and beer culture brewing and everything
Yeah, I'm getting
else.
much more involved than what I used to be.
Totally.
Yeah,
Don't
Dr.
you think?
Paul was on earlier.
Jenna,
Jenna?
we really appreciate everyone who gets involved. I especially appreciate every female person that gets involved because you're another person who is understanding that beer is a culture for everybody, not just for white males. It's for everybody.
I wouldn't say it's just for white males.
Yeah, well,
It's more of a men thing than women,
usually
isn't it?
seems to be
But it's not.
that is the culture that it kind of invokes, but
Anyone can suck beer. If you enjoy it, then why not? Yep, Sid.
exactly.
I agree with
I
you, mate.
absolutely love that. We have been involved with another channel. There's a Canadian channel that they are massively into barbecuing. They are brilliant. Those guys, you're going to have to find.
Let's start a brewery, Michelle. That's was Jenna.
Totally, totally.
Gosh,
I
big.
absolutely love it.
Jenna and M's mix.
I
My
want it
God,
to
no,
be
it's
so
got to help us.
inclusive for everybody.
It's getting better, isn't it?
Yeah, totally.
Much better than what it used to be. You've got the girls that were out drinking on Friday in London.
Yeah, there is a.
In the daytime as well, that was. Normally it's all just us blokes that are dead.
And
It's
I
different.
don't want it just to be like seen as a piss air culture because it isn't. It's actually an art form because you look at what Jacob's doing at Hackney Church. It's an art form. It isn't just about drinking beer that's a load of slop. It's about making something that tastes absolutely amazing and that's including so many people within the local community. And you look at what they're doing for Hackney in general, because Hackney was a very, very area that didn't have a lot going for it. And you see what they're producing there and how they are including the people within their community. And that is an amazing thing for me.
No, it's getting better. At some point, have a word with Jacob. Why don't you and Jenna and Jacob do it?
I want to include not just Hackney Church. There are so many people that I know are involved with wanting to include everyone within in their local community.
Did you draw for the Bock? I hope they were good. If a few people watching,
Yeah,
we did that earlier.
The number was this.
I think it's
It
Stuart.
was
Oh,
398.
been sorting out a keg
It was
return out.
Stuart.
These Hertog Bill, best thing to come back for a while. And all heading home in a local spoons. What you stopping? Said Mo 1193. I'm on the Hackney Church. Ellie's here, fella.
I'm on the Polyambrew, which is an absolutely.
RG said Hackney is punk rock.
I absolutely love it. They are so just ahead of their time.
Oi.
But just amazing. This sour is just absolutely out of this world. I love it.
Not as good as a pineapple. Pineapple sounds just.
Oh, it's a little bit more out there. It's a little bit more out there. The flavours are expanding your palate a little bit more.
Okay.
Because did you ever hear of butterfly pea flower?
No, I didn't.
No.
Paul turned Hackney Church into a meme now. Every post it says it's coming back. It's been months now. They're all back, Simo. They're all back. If you look on the website, the Weizen beer with the twist that we'll upload the video tomorrow is back. The Hells is back. And next week you have another, actually Friday you have the IPA that puts Club to bed.
Yeah.
And next week you have the Summer Stout.
But I
that is unreal. But yeah,
there's also another brew company that I really, really want to promote because they're so inclusive and they want to help their local community, and these guys are really, really working hard to make it inclusive for everyone. And that Signature Brew, they are really great people. They produce great beer, and they are really working there with also people coming into the work environment that want to get into brewing, and from different aspects of people with dyslexia and that type of thing. I've really got a massive connection with them. Signature Brew are great people too. Great brews they've got going on.
Jenna said, "What's the summer stout? Do you want to find the summer stout that we had on Friday? It's coming out next week now, isn't it?"
It threw me a little bit because I didn't think I was going to like it. I said to Jacob, "Has it got coffee notes? Because I'm not keen on coffee notes." And he said, "Yeah, it's got some coffee notes." I'm thinking, I ain't really going to go on this, mate. I'm not going to. I love your brews, but I'm thinking this is probably one I'm not going to go with. So he poured me a little bit of the brew, and it settles down, and he's serving it quite cold. It was about 3 degrees, I think.
2 degrees.
2 degrees, okay.
So that's how it is.
I stand corrected.
No, that's how it is in there.
Yeah. All I could say was that the rich roasted notes were really beautiful. There was a little bit of coffee there, but not too much.
As it warmed up.
Yeah.
And chocolate notes.
There was chocolate in the middle.
It was raspberry.
What actually won it for me was the raspberry Kool-Aid at the end. Oh,
it's a cracker.
It was so tart. It was so beautiful. That raspberry hit you, and it stayed in your palate, didn't it?
Verdant have a collaboration with Rivertone coming out tomorrow, said Simo.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Take on beers, folks, for the North and South. With RG from North and South. So let's calm down.
Yes, calm down.
It's got tired. Oh, sounds lovely. Yeah, no, that's it just got better and better. Because remember, we were sat there in about 30 degrees, wasn't it? And I was like, oh, no.
This time of day, because it was quite early as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was midday.
I'm not sure that's going to sit too well on the palate.
It's the sort of thing you could do with on your perfect draft pro, because you could drink it between 2 and 12 degrees, and you're getting a totally different drink, wouldn't you? I'm not paying into stouts. I'm certainly not an expert, but the raspberry was nice.
Any other time?
I had to drink it. He'd have got offended. I actually enjoyed drinking it, so it was a bit of a bonus for me.
It was the raspberry. How amazing the raspberry worked with the roasted notes of like the nut, and there was caramel in there, but there was also a little bit of coffee. So it wasn't.
Whoa! Come on. Them bloody dogs. But no, we are going to sort something out as well on the Sunday, aren't we, for a meet. If anyone's near to Hackney Church,
we need to do something so that, yeah.
We're going to sort something out, and they're going to give us a good discount and everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, I think we drink and eat, which will be really good. And yeah, we are going to take a little show everyone around the brewery.
Maybe if we could get some numbers together.
Oh. We'll definitely do something, as I said, this year.
Because I know that the majority of people, they're wanting to see the perfect draft up north. But there was still a certain amount of people that wanted to kind of meet up down south. So
yeah, no, we'll do the London one. If not, we'll do a London one here, as I said to Dan already.
Yeah, we're quite happy to do it our own back on.
So yeah. Oh, whoa, your tail. Whoa, what are you doing, baby? Oh, whoa. That's nearly the camera gone. He means well, doesn't he?
Yep, he does.
But he's getting old now, so it's like kind of part of the furniture. Come on, well, not with the points.
Oh, I was going to say, I can't see.
You can't see a lot of things. Oh. Right, I want it here as well. Yeah. Where's Smokehouse gone anyway? Sold Hertog Mars better. Bought 2 kegs halfway through. Making snake bite. Love you too. Okay.
That's cool.
Oh, Robbie Williams fan. Yeah, well and truly.
Oh, you've made him happy.
No, someone else from earlier. We're in the middle, kind of Chester. Just near Liverpool, isn't it? Yeah, Chester's not far from Liverpool. Yeah, where Billy lives, and down towards Rick's, they're kind of in the middle. Yeah, quite near Leeds, but not that near Leeds. But that way, yeah. Yeah. No, but if we go up north, we'll stop up there anyway, on the way through, isn't it? Yeah, near Liverpool, yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to do that on the way through, won't we?
I feel absolutely terrible.
I think,
because
I
all
think
the places I've travelled have been
Edinburgh,
all over
Glasgow.
the place, but I've never really visited a lot of places in England.
No.
Or Scotland.
It'd be good to see a full video. Getting into London and meeting up. If you pull more like a travel time than a thing.
Yeah, I'd be a bit
The trouble is, right, what happened here was Dan put it in the group, and the original thing was to come down to London.
Mm.
We're all going to do this London day, which would be brilliant because we could take everyone to Hackney.
Yeah.
But everyone just went nuts, mate.
No, because everyone's further up north, so I can understand why they wouldn't want to travel that far.
It was Glasgow and Edinburgh. Well, I would think, especially with Dan, if they do anything perfect draft, Liverpool ain't up north. Don't worry, mate. We're coming much nearer than you there. That was just a stop on the way through.
But
I have to see the Beatles Museum. Still haven't done it.
I'd love to do that.
The trouble is, they'll Scouts will probably try and mug me, wouldn't they?
You seriously don't see stuff like that.
Not much of them. That way, no real close up now. I'll tell you. Blimey. I'll go to Primark before I go up there. I'll be safer. Oh,
This is wrong.
I don't want to walk around Liverpool city centre naked, mate. I can assure you, it's not going to do anyone any favours, including yourself.
Yeah, definitely not.
Wow. Did you hear that? My own wife. Take me 3.5 hours to get to Liverpool. Yeah, because you're near Newcastle, aren't you? Oh, gee, I've got to take her to the big market. See, if I go up and do the north thing, because loads of the people, I think it's Edinburgh and Glasgow. What I'll do, I'll get some stats from the group and I'll put it on YouTube. To anyone that's not following Perfect Draft Keg Tips in Facebook or don't see it, we'll see it on the group.
It's for me that Newcastle is not far from Liverpool.
About 3.5 hours.
It's just... I'm
No, but it's not-
sorry.
Newcastle's
I've never been that way.
the other
I've
side of
never
the
been
country
that
to
way.
Liverpool. He's north of Newcastle.
I flew there on an airplane when I was 7.
When you're 7, fucking hell, that's about 40 years ago.
Yeah,
Well, give or take.
give or take. Yeah.
No, but there's a lot that's going on up there. And obviously, with Perfect Draft, I think.
Some island stuff because I love Ireland. I've got a lot of family that come from Ireland.
The one you got on, I'll do the Northern trip.
Okay.
I'll go and meet Archie and that, and Matt. I think me and Archie lie 3 miles from each other. Oh, God forbid. There'll be some bad lives. Probably be the end of my YouTube channel, won't it? Hey, can we make sure we're all in contact before I come up there? We do a YouTube. No, I'll tell you what we've got to see as well. Stop. I've got to see John from it, funny enough, Lord's Brewing. I promised him.
This
Oh,
place is
shit.
absolutely lovely.
Where's John live now? He just moved house, didn't he? I can't remember where he lives, you know, but I did say, I'll get up there.
Yeah, we'll have to go and do that. I'd love to go and see John.
Oh, well, you go to Ireland.
Yeah, I'd love to go to Ireland as well. I managed to go all the way over to Asia. I should manage to go over to Ireland. So
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to go to Ireland.
it's lovely over in Ireland.
It's expensive.
They make you drink.
They serve me shit beer. They serve shit beer and it's expensive for it. I don't want to go to Ireland. Yeah, that's not even the one.
In the farmlands, it won't. That's lovely. We go Captain Paul.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Probably worse than living in Norfolk. God almighty, nobody told you. I'm going up north. You can go to Ireland. Actually, I could drop you off. You can get a plane from Liverpool. Straight over, can't you? Ah, see? Yeah. Ah. You can. I'm sure you get a plane. Yeah, they take you from Liverpool to John Lennon Airport. They take you, they don't, they take you straight to Southern Ireland. They do. Correct. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. That's what they take you. Go to Southern Ireland. I'll drop you off. You'll be all right. Yeah. They're the ones that pay for it. Up to Scotland for a deep man's fry. Do you know what? An old Mars bar, the old deep fried Mars bar. Funny enough, Colin, I'm trying that in Scotland.
Oh, we're going to Scotland and I'm travelling home. Going to the bloody Shetland Isles. That's where all my family is. Shetland Isles.
You're doing an awful lot of things, you are, aren't you?
No,
So I'll tell you what.
Mum's family's up in Shetland Isles and my dad's family's down in Southern Ireland.
You should kind of, oh, I don't know. God knows. Anytime, mate, I'll buy you a pint in the Tapmansville Morpeth. There you are. Oh, what about me? What about my pint? I'm coming as well, mate. No, but I think if you judge on the stats, when Perfect Draft do something, it's going to be north.
Yeah, it seems to be miles more popular, isn't it?
Yeah, I get that, and I get their point about doing it, because if it was me, you go to where the most people are going to show.
You've got to see where your core audience are. You don't just play up to where biggest sales are. You've got to see where most people that are buying kegs and people are most interested in products are.
Which is up north.
Yeah, definitely.
I said I'll do one down there for loads of us Southerners, anyway. But we'll go to the northern one, because it'll be a right break, wouldn't it? I want to do John Lennon and everything all the way through.
I did think I'd enjoy it, to be fair, but when we visited Leeds, I had a really good time. I know that's not north, but I enjoyed going to Leeds.
Leeds was cool.
It was really good. I enjoyed it.
No, Leeds was good. Anytime I do, we'll protect the Southerner if he comes to. Listen, mate.
Bodyguards are going to be in place. We're going to be looking after you.
When I went up to the big market, that was going back to '97, but I actually had my own bodyguard. When I went out to the big market, he said, I can't protect you tonight. And I was like, what do you mean you can't protect me? He said, you come everywhere with me. And he went, you're a fucking nutter, mate. And let me to it. Yeah, I got back as well. I said, a few of them threatened to shoot me.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I'm definitely going on one to be all right.
Yeah, but they didn't. They loved me, really. They just didn't know it.
I think they love me more.
I sing Oasis with them now. I fucking hate Oasis. I sing Oasis with them. But once I sang Oasis and everything, that was the sweetest pie.
Yeah?
Yeah. In my life, saying the lie, I was singing whatever they say.
Oh, no, I'll just go Ireland to be more safe.
We still don't. Oh, gee. Make me need to take my brain pills. Yeah, I think I'll need a couple of pills with you, fella, if I'm coming up there. No. The market was good. They loved me. Absolutely loved me. They were like diamonds. Kind of.
Oh, I love Alan Shearer.
Oh.
Shearer was lovely.
I told them I loved Alan Shearer. They said I was taking a piss and threatening to kill me. Well, not nice.
I don't know, I had a Dalmatian.
And me, I had a Dalmatian that come from. That was my Dalmatian, not yours. Didn't even like you. They came from Newcastle. Yeah.
She was black and white.
She came from Newcastle.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
No one else would put up with her.
Yeah, don't tell them
I
that.
looked after that dog till she was 15 years old.
Me too. I did as well. Did I or did I not?
No, I think I'll go away. Be safer.
I think you would be safer in Ireland. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I've got the north. I've got the northern trip.
Yeah,
covered
you
for
know, go up north. I'll go away.
I'll drop you for the airport.
You'll get food.
Okay. Is that right, so? Long old way.
You get food from Wales. I think. I don't know.
My job, we all fight protecting anyone. I'm the height of odd job. I've none of his skills. Thanks, Matt. Just to throw me with some, like, you know, I'll be safe there.
I go to some Irish folk dance here and then in like County Cork or something.
Yeah, I think it'd be better.
Yeah, I think I will be.
Be safer for you.
I've got the freckles.
Yeah, no.
The ones you keep taking the piss out of me for. I've got the Irish freckles.
They're shimmy.
Green eyes and ginger hair.
Yeah, it's not very ginger.
That's because I diet.
Last night. Last night.
And I think I'll go away.
Better. Safer.
You know, like biking ancestries, they also have ginger hair
Yeah.
and freckles.
God, that's something like Uncle Alvin. That will look like fucking yeah. It's all we need, isn't it?
They're all kind of scary.
Yeah, that's it. I'm bang up on it. If I missed any comment, I do apologise. They'd love me up there, definitely. I need to go back to North, you know. I do. They'd miss me. I reckon they loved me up there last time. Seriously.
Really?
Yeah. I got Edinburgh and I Laura look after me.
Do you hear this, Laura? You're taking on a liability. Poor
Wow.
Laura. I feel sorry for Laura. I want to meet Laura. Laura's lovely.
Wow. A liability. Wow. A liability. You described your own husband as a liability.
Poor Laura. You can't expect Laura to look after you.
Why? He always looks after me. Don't worry about it. She'll be happy.
Yeah, it's getting very dark now.
That's the one.
Oh, God.
Bit sunlight, isn't we? It's a bit lighter than it was, isn't it? And see that thing didn't last. Oh, actually, it's not got lighter, is it? It don't look
No,
no
I
different.
haven't got any different.
A good character is liked anyway, guys. You see? Thank you, Colin. They will love me, mate.
We need to go and spread.
Are you just vaping now, Michelle? Said, yeah.
Yeah, totally. I shouldn't even be doing that, to be fair. Like, totally gave up smoking when I had the accident because my lungs collapsed. So smoking is just a no-go. I shouldn't even be vaping, but when I drink, I miss not having.
I'd like to see Paul drink a martini in a gold lane swimsuit. There's a challenge.
I'm sure that would be a very monumental thing to see.
Jesus, God help everyone. You're going to try to get me arrested, mate, isn't you? I know it.
I only do a vaping thing when I'm drinking.
Matt said, that's the way I do. Don't worry, Paul. If anyone attacks you, I'll bite him in the nuts. Yeah, me too. No, I'm not biting him in the nuts. No.
Do you want to take dogs with you?
Martini, a gold lane swimsuit. I do want to do the Northern thing. I keep saying it every year. No, but then I said France every year, and I'm going to France next Friday.
I'm actually scared.
Trust me, I've got this. I've got this.
I've got the line him to drive. I'm scared.
I've driven you halfway around the world. I've driven you in Portugal. I've driven you in Spain.
Halfway around the world, but you've only driven in Portugal in the back street.
Spain, Portugal.
And even then, you went the wrong way.
Yeah, hold on a minute. I drove in Malaysia.
driving the same way as Wales as we do.
Unbelievable, isn't it? I gave up smoking, Jenny said, 8 years ago, and I've been vaping ever since.
Yeah, it's kind of that thing where I don't think about it until I start drinking, and then when I start drinking, I'm like, oh yeah, I want to puff on something, but certainly not on a cigarette because it absolutely tastes disgusting. I have tried it once or twice.
Or 3 times.
Yeah, but I've only had a couple of puffs.
3 times, lady.
Absolutely kind of disgusting.
Yeah, no, I'm not smoking that more. I haven't smoked since January.
The vaping, I don't actually think about really at all until I'm drinking, and then I'll sit there and just puff away. I suppose it's better than stinking like a dirty dog in.
Well, I'm not smoking.
Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. And I'm not proud of it.
8 years ago, though. Blimey. That's not bad, isn't it?
Well, I started
January I
smoking.
gave up.
I started smoking when I was 14, and I'm 44 now, so I smoked for 30 years.
Mm.
30 years of my life, I was ruining my body, and I never thought I'd be able to give it up, and I did. So I think if I can do it, anyone can do it.
And who was with you on it?
It is what it is.
Who offered support? Lied about smoking, couldn't come near you. We kept saying, what's wrong with me and kids? So what? Fucking hell, that was throwing the dog ends on my breath.
No,
God.
it just is what it is. I was so unwell that I couldn't possibly do it.
Yeah, who done it? I've done it with you.
And I'm glad that I'm rid of it. I don't think about it. I don't want it at all. And the couple of times I've thought, yeah, maybe I want to go back to that. I've tried it and just been disgusted by it. So.
Gave up when I turned 30.
Yeah, it's such a revelation just to be able to go,
Oh,
I no longer want that.
these are not great, obviously. These bloody things, but they're so much better than the other side. I did watch this shitty thing the other day.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when I'm drinking, I'm always going to want to do something, and I think that's better than going and smoking that.
So I smoked from 14 to 26.
Really?
I went cold turkey. Still get cravings now.
Yeah.
I'm out and about.
Yeah.
I couldn't see some with the smoke.
I couldn't see you doing that, mate, to be fair. For me, it's the most disgusting thing. But I was a kid, and it was the big thing to do. So
I feel sorry for people that can't get off it now.
It was a massive.
I only got
life, yeah. I was never going to give up.
I only got off it because I had to.
I told you, because I was coughing up loads of shit and everything else. And he said to me, "You've got to give up." All people were saying, "I've got to give up," and I said to you, "No, I'm never going to give up. I'm never going to give up. I can't." And I did, because that happened. I would never have given up after that.
No, it wasn't that for me.
I couldn't.
I told you.
It wasn't the type of thing.
And I lied, obviously, and told Michelle when she was in hospital that I'd stopped smoking, and I hadn't. And I was drinking loads,
Oh, you
smoking and everything, and I just like, and I managed to smoke 40 B&H gold a day. We had a bet he could quit. I can't believe so much. I can't see so much.
No, I could never ever see you do that.
I know how with his vape. I couldn't see so much smoking. I don't
just the whole vape thing just takes away the kind of. And I've tried to smoke again because I've been drunk at times and old habits die hard. But it actually makes me feel sick. And I really don't want it at all. And I thought, that's so surprising. It's a revelation. Then I really don't want it.
I've never smoked.
I don't want it at all.
I stopped at 2012 that night. I had my last one, and I walked away from it.
And these things,
they do help, yeah.
I only do that when I'm drinking. I just don't even think about it the rest of the time. And that's so surprising to me. I never thought I'd get to that stage.
You've really done well, especially for you. A lot of people don't know you like I do.
Yeah. I have a massive
Addictive
addictive personality. I'm really careful about where I go near and everything. When I had the accident and that, I stopped taking. They were telling me to take morphine and things, and I stopped it, didn't I? Before they wanted me to take it because I know I've got an addictive personality, so I wouldn't take it anymore.
End of about vaping. No one knows. Yeah, my vape just fell out my hand, and the addiction. Yeah, mate, I'm as bad as
Yeah,
that.
no, I don't do it all the time. I barely even think about it. But when I'm drinking, that's when it comes into play. Or I have it in my hand and I want to puff it all the
I
time.
do a little bit in a day, don't I?
But I don't
She has to
think
go at me about saying, "Oh, come out here on my own." No,
I don't think that that's a bad thing when you think of where I was.
yeah, vaping's not a bad smoking. I watched this distressing thing on Sky, as I was saying earlier,
I was
the
on
other day.
I was on such strong painkillers after my accident. I was on the morphine where you press the button every 5 minutes, wasn't I? And they wanted me to carry on with it, and I stopped it.
Every time I turned up, she pressed the morphine button.
Yeah, you stress me out. No, I stopped that about 2 weeks before I was supposed to. They were like, keep pressing it because you need to carry on with that. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I don't want to be addicted to any painkillers. I stopped all painkillers so fucking quick because I just know that I've got an addictive personality.
No, you've done it. You came through it. You have to look at that.
It was a massive thing for me when I was growing up.
Lighter.
That is a lot lighter.
Aha.
The smoking
We look better in the
thing
dark, anyway, especially me. We're
The
not going back to
smoking
smoking if vapes are even banned now. No, I don't think we would, isn't it?
No, I've tried it. I've tried it when I've been really stressed. I've tried to smoke a cigarette because I thought it would make me unstressed, and all it did was make me feel sick. I was just like, no, I'll never go
I've
back
never
to that
done
now.
one since January.
No, I
January,
tried. I
stop.
tried to because I thought to myself, that was my thing. That was my crutch. And no, oh, it makes me feel sick. Can't go back to it.
That's all.
Can't go back to it. It's just nasty. I can't bear the smell of it. I can't bear the other people smoking it around me. It after 30 years, it's mad to say that I'm finally over it. I never thought I would be.
Huh.
Yeah, I know. Got some spiders going on.
Oh, I think so. I use that one like phrases, isn't it? Oh.
I'm really proud of everyone or anyone that is smoked at some point and now they're over it. I'm really proud of you for getting over it. It's one of the hardest things to get over. And it's a disgusting habit. It just kills you. It's horrible. Yeah, I know. Sounds like a truffle pig, doesn't it?
I don't think he's a tiny little dog, would you? Kind of like he's awake again.
Yeah, because he's wondering if we're going in.
What's it? Yeah. The little dog's kind of what it? Oh, you are. Yeah, you are a good boy. He's gone, and then he's awake. He's on the alert. He's like, yep, okay. Okay. He's looking baffled. Oh, so much for one. 2 hours 44 minutes. Blimey. I don't think the one works. Okay, I can't do anything with the light, mate. If I put that on me, I'll be like, oh, I can't. It's there, like going that way. So obviously the bar's lit up, but it's not so lit up. But I didn't suss that out. We don't normally here that long, are we? So yeah, that light's facing that way. So you're kind of like, oh shit, it's a tough one. Okay,
Yeah, what's that?
you say you looking radiant tonight?
I think so, but it's gone.
They said that. Loving the Uncle Fester look with a light pull. I was like, I can't aim the light that way because otherwise that light's like, in your face.
Yeah.
It's a bit too bright. You turn it round a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, that's not so bad because it's aimed upwards.
God, Jesus Christ. I think. There we are. Oh, blimey. I think the lighting's done in, isn't it?
God, I look like pollen now.
Oh, I don't know, but I can't feel like-
goodness.
Oh, I can't see. Cheers all. Thanks for the company. Bye. David, till the next time,
Yeah,
fella.
thank you for joining us.
Oh, blimey. We'll get to like this, mate. I think I'll have to go soon.
Yeah, I think we're going to have to call it a night at some point. But I'd love to say thank you for everyone who's joined us.
Take it easy, David. Simo said, yeah. It's like you're hiding from the light here. God, blimey. You can't see. At least you know you've got to stand there.
Yeah.
Next time, it don't kind of work when the light comes
No.
in, does it? I get that. It's like, or at least you learn, isn't it? So one way to find out, you try it. But no, it's got great to have people's stories on smoking because we did struggle, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And it ain't good. The light is fine, man. It's not fine in your face, mate. Every time we look up there and not there, you're like, oh.
It's a little bit bright, isn't it?
It's one of them power lights that kind of like, wow. But no, we came on something up there, isn't it?
It was all about giving the keg away. We got it was Stuart.
Yeah, Stuart.
So that's all cool.
Stuart's vanished.
I'm sure we're up there at some point.
Yeah.
Getting given a free gig. I'm sure
Well, I'm not for it, no, I can't. I'm not doing that one then. Not the last time.
No.
No way. It's a similar subs one, isn't it? Lunatic Spear.
Mm. Now that's someone we've got going busy.
But sometimes on the way up. They don't come out too far. Subs bar, subs around.
There you go, Simone.
Cheers for the invite, Simone. Thank you very much, mate. I'll take you up on that if you don't mind.
We'll have to come and meet your mum and your sister because they seem like lovely people.
Oh, they love me. And Mr. Simone. I'll probably get chucked out after an hour, but you know, at least I tried. God, yeah, that light is enough. That, okay, that might be better. I
Yeah,
think.
that is a bit better.
Yeah, so at least got some light. The light's just kind of a bit mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
Are you bloody pissed?
Oh, I'm not pissed. I'm not pissed.
We can stuff them in. You can't be putting them in piss.
It's not a little bit more than you, but yeah, okay.
God, 3 to my 1. Oh my goodness. It's
Yeah.
3 to my 1.
You know what? I told her slow down. You see, that's what I always say to her, Simon. For pouring like that, no wonder you're not getting drunk.
Oh,
Blimey.
well, it'll calm down a bit. That's a lovely drink.
You're doing your bit. LG,
LGBT.
LGBT. You see, that's the one, isn't it? I like that drink as well.
absolutely love that.
I know. So you don't love that bloody drink. He's out of it. It's like a dog's been of one too many. What is it? No, probably stretched out on the floor. I don't know if you can see him. I'll move the back away from the middle. You can see Dopey there. Look. There he is. It's just kind of. They're just kind of shot away, isn't he?
It's cool, little dog.
It's a few things. I don't know about cool, but he means well, which is good, isn't it? Good. Right. Okay. We're gonna go.
I reckon we are. Make sure you say goodbye to everybody and Grace to goodbye. I can't see you.
Hold on. No, that's fine. Jenna said, "I'll talk about Bandit." I think. I'm no Elton fan, but a tremendous set on Sunday night. Sorry. Yeah, no, I watched a bit of it.
Fantastic.
I love this thing about George
Elton John.
because he said it about George on George's what was George's birthday, wasn't it? Which was a really hard day for us yesterday, wasn't it? Because it's the day Jackson died and George and all that shit, and we were safer in there watching telly, weren't we? Rather than being out here yesterday. Oh, yeah, you say Sunday. Sorry.
We do think a lot of George Michael, Elton John. They're people that we really respect as artists. So
Thanks for the stream. So I missed the beginning. See you on the next one. Take care, Matt. We'll always be back.
thank you for joining us.
I will get up there though, mate.
Pleasure for you to
Well,
join us.
we'll get up there, won't we?
Either you will or not go to Ireland.
She won't go to Ireland. I won't be that lucky.
Ireland.
You will not let me let loose in North on Wales. Do you remember that? You heard it here first. Ireland, Michelle. See you later. The Northerners will look after me. Do not worry about me. I'll be fine. I've got Matt. I've got RG. I've got a couple of others. Make sure I'm okay.
Maybe we could do it.
Yeah, no, I want to go to Scotland as well.
Yeah, that'd be brilliant.
But yeah, no, right. We'll say bonjour before I get in trouble.
Brilliant. And thank you so much for joining us tonight. It means the world to us. You're absolutely brilliant. Thank you.
Yep. Until the next time. What can I say? Keep on loving Robbie and Angels instead. I'm now going to listen to Robbie.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah. Right. Bonjour, everyone. Thank you. That one is end, I think. That's it.